Yo, Skratch Dat podcast, baby, episode 5. Let's go, man. I'm your host, K Nasty, with my brother.
Major Hype.
Yes, sir. Today we got a very special guest in the building, man. We switched it up. We got a DJ and a promoter, man. Yes, sir.
Go, baby.
Yo,
Episode 5.
the only way we could do it, man, go ahead and introduce yourselves, man. Fellas, go ahead.
Well, my name is Jimmy. Been doing clubs for like a long time. Ready to get this ball started and let's go. Let's
get it, yo. Yes, sir. And to the left of me, man, you already know what it is, man.
I'm just a DJ. That's it. I'm just a DJ. I throw a couple parties here and there, but I'm just a DJ.
Just a regular guy, man. Don't let this man humble himself, man. This is the guy Krucial, the legendary, you feel me?
The legendary
But
Krucial.
welcome, fellas. Yo, we appreciate you guys for coming out. You know what I mean? Doing this with us.
Episode
Me and
5.
Hype, episode 5.
No?
Cheers
Yeah,
to that,
definitely
yo.
good
Let's go ahead
episode.
and get a little,
do it,
you
let's
know
do
what I
it.
mean?
Cheers,
Warm it up
cheers.
the right way.
I didn't drink last week, but I'm drinking this week. You feel me?
Yeah, Major Hype said he wasn't drinking last week, but
That was short-lived.
the weekend hits, and it's all, yo,
Hey,
it's a whole
that's
different
what he
person.
says all the time.
Yeah.
I go to pro and I see him DJ and
Yeah.
I'm like far away. I'm like this.
Yo, but this
He's
guy
like,
be-
nah. 10 minutes later, he's by the bar.
Nah,
taking
you pull
shots.
up the bottle to him, and it's a wrap, yo. He's
This guy be
drinking
going
that
crazy,
motherfucker.
though. He be throwing like 5 shots at once. I'm like, yo, let me pace
No,
myself.
but it's harder to go with that flow. You know what I'm saying? Us as like that we're in the nightlife industry, just saying no to any type of liquor, just knowing that we're already in the ambience. Or like for example, I use it sometimes to like warm up. You know what I mean?
Right,
I'm
right.
to feel.
I
You know,
definitely
this-
think we all do. At
Right?
This point, right?
How you dealing with that, Crucial? Like you had a
You
moment
gotta,
where
have a
like
drink, you gotta have a drink before your set?
I mean, shit. Now it's gotten to that point where I gotta have something to warm me up. But it honestly started probably like a few years ago, cause I mean he's known me for a minute too. Back then I didn't touch alcohol for shit. Like
how long you guys known each other?
probably like 8 years.
Oh, you guys been rocking for a
Yeah.
minute, man.
We've
Yeah.
known each other for a while.
How'd you guys first meet?
Nightlife.
Nightlife.
Mutual friends. Social media. I think. He's always kind of. Back then he was with Social Group, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Social Group.
Shout out Social Group, man. Social Group was good.
Yeah, OGs for sure. With draws and a bunch of the homies and shit. So
Yo.
that was the circle that kind of put us together, I guess. But yeah.
That's crazy. So it was like, you guys remember the exact party? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nice to
be
finally
honest-
see you, my
To
G.
be
You know what I
honest
mean?
with you, I don't, because it's been so
it's been a long
long.
time.
and
Right.
So many parties.
So much shit that goes on.
In between those 8 years,
not only,
yeah.
not only with your nightlife, but just personal
Yeah.
things too. Like,
Right.
it just gets all mixed up,
Right.
Yeah.
The venues names were different. Fucking, it was what was before. It was Roxbury, and then was
Oh,
what?
Roxbury. I was before.
I remember
Project.
I remember Project. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
Project.
yeah. So I don't know if it might have.
You
been
know
at
Roxbury, damn. OG right there.
Roxbury,
Yeah.
yo, but that shit, it came back up. No, like not so long ago, Roxbury too.
I
That
think
was
just
like
the
a-
name, right?
Just the name. They have I think they have other promoters.
liaison.
Right, but it wasn't
Just
the
liaison,
at the
right?
liaison, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't the same people though, right? It wasn't
No,
Social Group
it's
pretty
like
much.
all different. It was all different.
Damn, so I can only imagine what the Roxbury was, or the original one. You know what I'm saying? Because the
Was it
Social
something
Group was
before that?
crazy.
It was, right?
Probably was. I'm
Yeah.
sure. But,
The first name I remember it was the Roxbury.
Okay.
And that was
The first time
Right.
I started working
Yeah.
on there was a Roxbury.
Me too.
And
Yeah.
that was maybe like 2014, 2014.
Was that still like Supper Club days?
Ah, fuck, that's tough.
It might have still been around.
I was, bro, when Supper Club was happening, I think I was barely coming into
To Hollywood.
That was like 2012. Honestly, I can't remember.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
So I gotta
wow.
go through
Yeah.
my
I
fucking
remember
photos.
Future had that. That's when he was wearing the little saucer hats.
That's when he made it in
Yeah.
That's
style.
when I seen. That's when I seen.
Yeah.
That's when I was like in suburb. Like I
Undertaker
wearing.
hat.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Yo.
Yeah,
But
I,
yo,
I started at Icon. I don't know if you guys remember
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I remember
Icon.
Icon. Yeah.
Yeah, I got brought up with
Legendary Icon.
I got brought up with some guy named Jeebus. He's the guy that started it all for me, and we went It was 21 and over on a Friday, and I know that's when we were first throwing the parties. Like when French Montana first came out, we were like the first ones that did Kendrick Lamar back in the day and stuff like that. So
Legendary.
Probably
stuff.
the only club
Yeah.
appearance Kendrick ever did.
Like that was like it was cool, man. Like I got introduced to Cyril. Shout out to Cyril. He's I got
Cyril
shout
was
out
good.
to Cito, from Social Group, and took me under his wing, and it went from there.
Icon wasn't the Volt spot, right? It was like downtown spot.
It was right across Staples Center.
They used
used
to
be
have
like the
Hooters?
Hooters, yeah.
Yeah,
They used
the
to have
Hooters in the
Hooters and
bottom.
stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. It was literally right by Sybil's.
They used to have like red
on the
cup
right hand
Sundays.
side,
Is
right
it
there.
apartments now? I think they
Yeah, they built
demolished
apartments
the
now.
whole thing now.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's called like Circa Apartments or something like that now.
Oh,
Oh,
them
that's Circa.
fancy
Yeah.
ass ones. Those, yeah.
Yeah, it's Circa.
That might,
Where
that might,
Circa's
it's on the
at.
same block.
Well,
It's on the
Circa,
same
I think
block.
is where like the parking lot was. I don't know if you
Right.
guys remember that little parking lot.
Yeah.
And they just built some new apartments right next to it. But yeah,
Those
that's
little
the whole-
circle apartments are bougie. I stepped in that motherfucker. I was like, yo, hold on, it's a little too much money in here.
You rich.
Yeah. No, man. I
got
can only
that bread.
imagine that price. Yo, so in the industry, how long, like, you guys been into it? Crucial, you know what I'm saying? You've been rocking for a minute.
Take us back to early Crucial days. Like, how'd you first start?
Damn, bro. Well, I mean, if we're talking about like house party days,
Like, what actually made you get into DJing? Like, what was that kickstart in you that was like, I want to start DJing now?
well, shit, man. Well, my dad was, you know, he was in that scene, but more so like quinceañeras, weddings. He was big in like sonidero style music.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
but that's.
The big ass mixing board.
Yeah.
The crazy ass lights. Banging
Those songs be
houses.
banging though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You can't be in that
Bro, they wake
shit.
up the
Make
whole block.
chambelán flow. You feel me?
Yeah, no, he had that sonidero style, DJ brand. you know.
Right.
He had big ass banner and shit. Honestly, I'm kind of sad that I don't even remember what he called it, but that's where it started. You know, that's where it sparked because he would take me with him and shit.
You got help him
Carrying the
set up and all
speakers.
that.
This is why I had the big ass
Honestly,
speakers.
that was really what made me be like, yo, this shit's too much. Like, I didn't really touch any of the equipment. I was just there for just loading up and loading off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
You're the helper.
Free tacos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Food for sure.
Rice
But yeah,
and
no, that's
beans.
what started it, and and eventually, as I was getting older, like as high school was going, we were huge. Like that's back party rock days, EDC when it was at the
Shuffling.
fucking,
Coliseum.
yeah, the Coliseum. So
Early EDM days.
Yeah.
Mainstream EDM days.
Well, so yeah, that's what kind of got me into it a little bit during high school time. I officially became a DJ for house parties, party crews, like around the beginning of my junior year. So I DJ'd house
Right.
parties. Then.
Would you do like the school dances and stuff like that?
Well, that was another
Or
thing
pep
too.
rallies.
That was another thing too. I was part of the ASB in high school.
gotcha.
Okay, I'm like, yo,
Right in
that's
the-
honors,
call-
you know?
calling the
That
shots.
was an honor shit, yo.
So me and another homie, we used to play music during lunch. We used to play music during the rallies and shit. And going in my senior year, that's when I already got a little more into it. Like I was actually using Serato, Skratch Live, all that shit. So it evolved, but it all started at house parties. Literally, I used to have a case of CDs that I would carry with me, and I would DJ at the house parties and shit, just off CDs. And
Damn, so they would have like
Did
the
you have
CD.
the Denon ones? The
It
Denon.
was-
Yeah, where you gotta put like
CDJs, you gotta put
like
the
it's probably the
CDs.
CDJs that where you just put them in.
no, it wasn't like CDJs. It was like I don't even know how to explain.
Like
it.
them little,
Like
the
a
little,
mixing
the little.
board
No,
with
he had
like
the
a CD
little,
input type thing, right?
them little fucking toggle things. You know what I'm talking about? They had the little circles, two little circles with the little
Yeah.
dash.
The little saucers?
Shit almost looked like a cassette. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, dog. It's been so long, honestly. But yeah. Officially it started house parties, just fucking with with CDs. We had my little logo. I had a little logo, a little Crucial logo. It used to be a Daffy Duck.
Oh, I remember that.
You know when you guys wear those little fucking
Like a badge?
the badge.
Yeah.
The Crucial, the Daffy.
DJ Crucial. Yeah.
Bugs
because it
Bunny
was
t-shirt,
dark
yeah,
and
man.
skinny, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of what that was my logo before. you
Should
know.
bring that shit
That
back,
was your
yo. Like
mascot.
in the visuals with the Daffy Duck food.
There we are.
Yeah, we are.
Man, those parties were crazy though, bro. Shit, that's
Yeah, that's where you
And
see
you
it
grew
all,
up
those flyers.
In the IE, that's where you first started, right?
I mean, in nightlife and anything that came to partying. I mean, I grew up. I was born in Orange County. I was raised in San Fernando Valley for a few years, and then moved to
Hello.
IE when I was in middle school.
Oh, you
to
touched
high
all
school.
counties then.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
a.
And then I went to fucking Stevenson Ranch for a little bit. I moved. I'm always in Cali, always in LA area and shit. But I
Bouncing around county to county,
yeah,
city to
I've
city.
been in LA now for probably about like 8 years now. So I think I left the IE when I was like 22 or 23. So actually a little bit
Oh,
more than
shoot.
8 years.
Yeah.
So you have more
yeah.
years out here than you did.
Yeah, all my
Technically over there.
all ages, 18 and over years, I was in IE. And then once I started shifting into 21 and over, then I transitioned back to
Came over here back to LA.
Take us back to those all age clubs.
Oh man, Yeah, those. Well, my first performance that I've ever like my first ever performance at a club was the first time I ever DJed in front of a nightclub, and it was at a fucking it was a club called Gotham City in the Hudson in
Hudson
Yeah.
Theater.
San Bernardino. You know, well, anybody that's probably anywhere from 35 and 28.
They know
Know
what's
about it.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that came
Or
up in
not
a couple
even, honestly,
conversations
bro.
too with that
I've
shit.
had probably some people that were close to like the like 20s. Bro, it was an all ages club. So literally, if you were like 11 or 12, you could get in that bitch.
Oh shit.
God damn.
Early.
Yo, hey, imagine your mom tells you, yo, you gotta take your little brother. You fall up in that bitch, yo, just walk 3 steps behind me,
I
son.
wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly, bro, I used to have homies that be like, yo, my little brother's with me, bro. That was my condition to come. So I was like,
Fuck it, run it.
Fuck it.
you know, which was
10 for you, 7 for him.
yeah, no, it was
The junior discount.
Hey, man.
it was definitely a head start for a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying, that got into that were part of the industry, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got Oscar Moreno in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's an OG too, but he was in there too, you know? But anyways, my first performance ever that I got requested to be on, well, it was an opportunity really, but I didn't do tryouts or anything like that. It was just like this. The homie Rowdy just said,
Just go on, Gotham City.
let's see what you got. And I was, bro, it was in front of like 4,000 kids, bro. Because that venue was
4,000 kids.
What
age were you?
What was the track though? What was the track that was like that shit?
honestly, bro, I probably burned out because I went on I think I went on from like 11 to, or like 10:30 to 11:30, but it wasn't a headlining set.
Damn near.
Yeah, but it was a starter.
Because
there.
all ages, you guys would probably start like at what, 8 o'clock,
Yeah,
7
no, it
o'clock.
started
That
like,
shit was probably packed. They
that
had
was-
2K by 9. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but I think if I
Sold out by
remember
10.
correctly, it ended early though. It ended like a little bit before 2, like probably like 1:30. They started kicking bullfuckers out. But,
Right.
Nah, man, it was crazy. But that was back then when Bloody Beetroots, fucking.
Crookers.
1, 2.
Yeah, bro. So I started off as an EDM DJ. I played nothing but house music. That's all I knew. You know,
Right.
Tiesto, fucking all that crazy shit like ATB. That's how I came into the DJ scene. And it's crazy because you know, even though I was involved as a EDM DJ, the homie Rowdy actually wanted me to be the DJ, the Latin DJ. Joey's got to me. I was like, nah, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even since back then.
He was like, yo, bro. I was like, I want somebody that can touch the Latin music, hip hop, and a little bit of the like, just a mixture of everything.
And that's kind of, that was different times because
But no one was fucking with Latin back
that's what I'm
then,
saying.
bro.
Like that, for him to say that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Not even gasolina. I was shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hear unless it was like a gasoline. You know what I mean? It was a remix or some shit.
I think the only Latin you'll probably hear is probably South Central, like perreo shit. That was probably the only people that are playing like.
And then them niggas probably had like them.
But I think
party
in like
crews.
our scene, it was just pretty much all EDM
Right.
and like old school house party classics.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
did you ever go to one of those Gotham cities?
No, but my first party that I ever went to was called, oh my God, I was like 16
Strawberry
years old.
Sundays.
Strawberry Sundays, there it is.
Oh,
That
up
was
the
my
street.
first place.
What was that about? Talk to us. What is that
I
about?
was actually, I was working at 16 years old at Foot Locker, and some girls were talking about it, like, hey, we're gonna go to this club, like, you should come, blah blah blah. And like, I mean, I was like a little sports guy in school. I played
Right.
baseball and I played basketball, and like I was into into school.
You
So
worked
like, I
at
didn't-
Foot Locker. You had the shoes too.
you know,
You
yeah,
had
so
like,
like-
fresh
ready to go.
shit.
So like, I didn't know about none of this stuff. You know, like partying, going to clubs, you know, house parties. I didn't know anything of that. And the girls were like, "Well, let's go." And I mean, the girls were hot, so I mean, why not, right?
Shit, why
So
not?
At
I
that
was
age,
like,
going
yeah.
to
So I
clubs?
was like, cool, let's go. We ended up going. We drank some Mad Dogs 2020s. I don't know if you remember
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Back in the days, you know.
Probably sipped
Moms
empties.
dropped me off. You know
The
what I mean?
blue one was my favorite one.
The blue
you
one's
know.
pretty fire. It was like an
that was
adios.
my favorite one. And yeah, we went. You know, it was fun. You know, and ever since that, like, I just fell in love with partying. Started going to house
What was
parties.
the
stuff like
location?
that.
It was right here.
Right here up the street.
right up
Like,
the street where they have like
Cannon.
the LA.
the LA.
Yeah.
That was Strawberries. That the joint.
Before it got remodeled. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
I
Damn.
thought it was at in OC somewhere.
You know what? That was after I think they moved out of here. Because from what I know too, when I was in high school, I would go too, like at 16.
Which all ages clubs do y'all remember?
I remember Strawberry Sundays and Got the City. That was probably the only.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
And then just like regular warehouse.
There was another one that Energy on, I think it was Energy that took over, but it was on Saturdays. That was also at the Hudson.
Okay.
And it was all ages too.
There was some probably at the
Cloud9.
Fox Theater.
Cloud9, have you ever heard that one?
Cloud9, yeah.
La Mirage, was that ever all ages or no?
No,
Nah, that's just 18
over.
over.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
But that
now
was the 18 over spot you went
you don't
to.
you don't
Oh,
yeah, you don't see the all
went a
ages no
couple
more, huh? All ages you don't see that much like all ages clubs. I don't think they be fucking with that no more. Niggas too
I don't
crazy.
know what year they cut it off, but it was close to.
I think it might have been like what, like after that whole EDC stuff, right? Once they moved,
Probably.
when that
No, but
thing happened over there.
eventually it just disappeared.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they are. We just don't know about it.
Yeah, because we're
I
a
think
little
that's what
older.
it is, because like I still to this day still wonder if house parties still exist. But I think you have to
Oh,
be
for
in.
sure.
High
I be thinking that
I think
same
you-
shit
I
too,
think,
yo.
I think you
For
have to
sure.
be in high school, and I think it's like if it's not like in a hood area or anything like that, you won't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you go like probably like to like South Central, or you go to like these other places, I think you probably still see it, but it's just like we won't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
'Cause
yeah, I always to this day still wonder.
A lot of motherfuckers turn like I feel like now you look at the high school kids, they're more like hipsterish. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at your little brother, you look at your little sister, they're more like,
also a different scene from when we
nah,
were
you
in
know,
high
we're just
school.
gonna kick it with some friends. Like it's more like a kickback type
Chill
of shit.
stuff,
But
yeah.
before, hey, who's got the tank? Yeah, I mean? Yo, so the whole
Honestly,
shit
I
changed.
I have 3 little brothers, and they never went through a phase like that.
Yeah, right. We're
We're
like,
probably
yeah,
the last of
bad.
the dying breed.
Think so.
Low key.
Shit might have been, honestly. Yeah, because my little brothers,
How old are they? How old are your little brothers?
well, one of them's 19, the other one's 17, and the youngest one's about to turn 15. So they definitely.
Oh,
they're on the same-
they all probably like no,
Party together.
yeah, they all put together.
yeah. No, but none of them. I mean, I check in with my sister because my sister's 1 year older than me, but she's closer as far as like, she lives closer to them. than I
Right.
do. So she checks in on them, and then she never like, oh, he's doing.
Fuck,
like,
they're going out again.
you know what
I mean?
Molly and shit. Like I don't know. Maybe it was just my little brothers. You know what I'm saying? But like I never heard that. Oh, they're at a fucking house party or they're hanging out with like.
Moms don't be like, yo, shit, these fuck.
No, yeah, honestly.
Crucial, they're out again,
off-
dog.
That's my little brother.
Take them with you.
No,
You know what I mean?
based off what they put my mom through, ain't nothing compared to what I did. You know what I'm saying? I was out, bro.
Yeah.
At a young age.
Yeah, bro. Fuck.
Because if you really think about it, yo, we were kind of fucked up at like that age. Like, yo, we were doing that shit, you know what I mean? Going out.
No, when I was honestly, even when I was DJing those house parties, bro, I was sneaking out. I wasn't even just like, hey, mom, I'm leaving.
You put a pillow
I'm
under,
going to
under,
the
the,
movies,
under the
Mom.
cover.
And one of the movies on the
And I
back.
would take the DJ setup because the DJ setup that my dad used for his shit, I sneak out with that shit.
That's crazy.
I know.
And so
bro.
you would just hear the shit roll. You know what I mean?
They had all the homies,
He'll leave it on the front
open
porch
door
before he
and
leaves?
Carry that shit with me, cause like, yeah, bro, I remember once the party got raided, that shit almost got confiscated, bro.
No.
I remember those days. With cops they would tell the DJ, yo,
I know
we're
there
gonna take your
was
shit.
Some fucking party crews, like parties and shit, like when they would get broken up, like it started to get to a point a little bit later as we were getting older, like more like in the as seniors and shit, where it wasn't just cops no more, bro. It was like
Yeah,
no, it wasn't that. It wasn't just cops. It was like before it was cops. Then it evolved into
Like sheriffs.
narcotics, like
Oh, like
it's like the way that they would break
fucking
up the
DEA
parties.
and shit.
Yeah, no.
Feds,
even that.
FBI,
No, it was called something specifically too. I think it was called. No.
They were a party
they had
crew
like
too?
a unit.
Yeah, it was a.
Yeah, it was
for that,
specific-
yeah,
it
parties.
was
It was
definitely
specific for
unit.
that.
It was considered a drug, like that kind of the fucking department. or
Yeah.
whatever. But they come in, bro, and they fucking would tack you motherfuckers down.
Boom,
like,
where the
oh,
fuck the
shit.
DJ?
yeah, it was,
Bah,
it
plug,
was
boom.
tougher, bro. It wasn't just like, oh, everybody has to get out. Like if you got caught doing some shit, those motherfuckers would tackle you down. At least in IE, I mean, whenever I was in the party crew days, I think the farthest I ever went out of the IE was probably like Ontario.
Oh, so you literally just stayed in the IE.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I never got.
Because even me too, like when I would do house parties, I don't think.
Actually, I did. I went to one of yours once. But this actually, I did. I went to one of yours right here. Fucking, it was a pool party.
This was hype with this travieso
This was-
shit, huh? Yeah, this is- yeah.
I was already older. I was already like 19, like maybe like 19, 20.
Oh, you DJ'd for Appeal.
Yeah, it was Appeal.
It was at Appeal's house.
Yeah, it was in
A backyard
Johnny
crib.
Sims, the homie Johnny
Sims, yes. Uh-huh. It
Yeah,
was.
it's
I think it was
actually
Appeal's birthday pool party.
Yeah, that wasn't even a crew party though. That wasn't a party crew, but it was a fucking little.
The main
backyard
heads
party.
were there.
Main heads, little backyard
The
party.
badges.
Yeah, that was different, but yeah, I guess that's as far as I got. But that was already. That's when we were DJing at the arena already and shit.
Right,
Thursdays
right.
Thursdays and shit.
You ever hit Florentine? The Florentine? You remember
Oh
Florentine
yeah,
Garden?
for sure. Florentine
I got the last of it. Like I got to DJ at the heist.
Ooh.
But that was like the last of it. That was when it was already.
I think Dre was doing some shit up in there too. No,
Shout out
like
to Hyphy.
Oh yeah,
Hyphy Crunk.
that's OG right there. Actually, when I DJ'd in Vegas, about
Recently?
last month, I was at a fucking Daylight Neon Vibras.
oh, yeah, fire.
The Spies. Remember the Spies?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dallas from the Spies. He was there, and with his wife.
Was that the guy that had the
It was
mustache,
all
the long
hairy,
hair?
yo, settle down.
Long hair.
The long hair.
Oh,
Okay.
No, but these guys, bro, we looked up to them, bro. When we were growing up, well, at least I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Fucking,
100%.
you know, Hyphy Crunk,
Crunk,
the
Spies,
Spies,
Volterra.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Volterra, I haven't heard of Volterra in a minute, but she stuck around a little bit longer than any of them did. Because
Right.
Cause how old are they? Like, let's say, like if you're going, if you're giving
older
range.
than us for
maybe
sure,
like
right?
probably like another 7 years older than us.
Oh, so they're about to hit the 40s.
Because I remember them when I
That
first
shit's
turned
scary.
18.
Yo, that's just scary. So we're
and I
not
would see like the highs.
not
like
far from there.
Eric Neutron too.
I
Eric
think
Neutron.
Volterra was the youngest DJ they had, so I think that's why she stuck a little longer. Because she was the
Yeah, she was like the new.
they did some good shit. Like they hit an EDC before it left to Vegas. You know, they were the. I mean, if I could. They were just.
I mean, shit. They
the
booked
ones
fucking
doing
like
it.
they hit the
They booked
legendary
AM, I
shit
think, for
at
one of their
that
nights.
at that era.
Yeah.
Legendary shit.
They did some crazy shit back then.
That's crazy. I heard that name too, Volterra, but I thought it was a dude.
No.
That was a guy, yeah.
It's a girl, but you know, I don't know what she recognizes.
Right.
You know.
That's crazy,
Yeah, no,
man.
everybody. I mean, she did dress a little bit like a boy.
Right.
You know,
Like a little tomboyish.
Tomboyish, yeah.
But you know, shit. I mean, motherfuckers were still in love with her.
She used to rip it. She used to rip it.
I could have
And she
sworn
stood
I
out because she was the only girl.
I saw that name in Vegas one time, I think.
She hit Vegas a few times. Like I said, it's been a long time, bro. She was doing Detox for a little bit too. Like,
yeah.
it was still popping.
Damn, SD Talks. Huh?
I know.
But
They got to bring that
That
back.
was a good timing, Pomona.
Yeah, Detox
I
was
needs
cool.
that.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I think the deal just didn't work out the same. But
They might have sold-
Pandemic too, no way, pandemic.
Pandemic slowed down a lot of things.
I think after the pandemic they tried, but it just didn't make sense anymore.
Yeah.
But they still do something that's not Detox anymore, but it's Aunt Javi's party. The You're Not Down.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
so
right,
that's
in the
really
little
dope.
alley.
That's what's up.
So yeah. So it's in the little alley. So technically that's whatever was left of Detox, because even when Detox was happening, Aunt Javi would take the top stage to do You're Not Down.
Oh, that's
So that's kind of really what survived of Detox.
That's a good fucking name.
No,
Like, well, buddy, you're not down.
She kills
No,
it.
she's killing it. Yeah,
Man,
So
she kills that
brings-
shit.
Yeah.
She's bringing out Vice. She's bringing out Five. She's bringing out
Scam
Selling
artists.
out like
Yeah,
hours
bro.
before her shit,
yeah, bro.
days before her shit.
It's cool because it's like she's true to the culture that the whole
Started.
idea,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that I like that, because you wouldn't think that like big mainstream DJs like that would
Throwing their own parties and stuff like that, right?
No. I'm talking about like even like, you know, just be down to be involved. But you know, Angie V's influence has grown so much. that,
Yeah,
you know, she
bro.
can make something like that work. You know.
Bringing in
So
Vice and
that's
Legends
cool.
and stuff like
At
that.
what point do you think did you know like I'm gonna stick to DJing? Like at what point did you know like, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life
Well,
type thing?
bro, honestly,
Or do you still even like
No. I mean, it's definitely something that I definitely committed my life to.
right?
Because, yeah, bro. Through our industry, we've gone through some shit personally or like financially. You know what I'm saying? That made us be like, damn, bro. Like,
We might quit this motherfucker tomorrow, yo.
I think that was the pandemic.
Yo,
for me.
I just put in my resume for FedEx. You feel me? Yo, talk to me nice.
no, not even that, bro. Like maybe shit we've gone through, you know, and like, you know, fuck, maybe we're at the club, we almost got fucking.
It's always that one moment, right?
Yeah, or like we almost got shot or.
Yeah,
shit,
like,
you know
oh,
what I'm saying?
fuck,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like shit that just like, damn, this shit's not even really.
Or like, fuck, yo, I got bills to pay and shit like that. That shit ain't cutting.
DJ money good.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
yeah. You know, eventually, I mean, luckily we've all gone past that, you know, we're all in a position now where we're like, damn, like
We could make it happen.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Follow that dream of anything.
You guys are all in your 30s now, right?
Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
So we're all in our 30s.
So we're all the big 3-0?
The big 3-0.
Okay, then.
We have the
There we
next
go,
10
yeah.
years of growth.
So-
how do you guys feel about like that?
Yeah, I just-
26 and shit.
I'll take that. You feel me?
Yeah, I didn't think you were nowhere near 30. I thought you were like the youngest one out of all of us. That's for real.
I'm just saying.
Thanks, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Nah,
man.
I mean, I've heard of you for a minute,
I just-
for a while, but I feel
But
like,
I don't go that fucking back with like shit. I'm probably like going on my 5th year right now
okay.
of just
DJing?
being in the industry. You know what I mean?
Shoot. Yeah, you came
That's
a
what
little
I'm
bit later
saying,
than we
like,
did.
I know, like if I'm thinking about like those, like the older days, like King Nasty's name.
Yeah, I wasn't even shit. I was
Oh,
Kevin,
you were
bro.
always in LA too, or what?
I was Kevin at the time, bro. Yeah, so like when I was in the party scene, I wasn't DJing. I was the guy bringing the Nas. I was selling Nas. So I was that guy. You know what I mean? And then fucking,
You were the party favorite.
yeah, I was that guy. I had to deal with the, you know, we rap, dog. Yeah, for no trip, I'll give you one. Yeah, don't worry.
But you're like majority Hispanic though, right? DJ as far as like reggaeton and stuff like that. I know you do hip hop and everything too, but like, is that like your majority? Like
First 3 years before Latin got crazy.
Hip hop.
Because I think we were talking about that the other podcast.
Yeah,
too.
like how blew
how
up.
like Latin music kind of broke into the scene, like what, like 2016, 2017 maybe? Because before that it was just all hip hop,
yeah.
right? It was just mainly all hip hop. That's all
Yeah.
we were
I mean,
DJing.
you know, you at the club, you would still hear like the very, very, very mainstream, like D-Led.
Suavemente.
Like the
Suavemente, that shit.
It's always kind of been in the nightlife scene, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers were brave enough to play that shit, you know what I'm saying? And it would work because it's just some of those classics. You know,
classics.
You can't fail. But other than that, it wouldn't get, like, per night, it wouldn't get more than 1 or 2 tracks of Latin music in the club that you would hear. And motherfuckers would have to be bold to try to play that.
Yo, yeah, that,
Yeah.
and that's the crazy shit that like you have to have like, let's say shit, I want to play right now some Fergalicious and shit like that.
You could play anything.
You
now.
no, I'm saying you gotta have balls to play that, like, you know what I mean. If you're gonna be like depending on where you're at,
Right.
and
Right.
then I'm figuring like, yo,
That's
Latin.
Orange
at that,
County shit.
Yeah, Latin at one point you have fucking had to be like, oh, this nigga's really about to play this. This nigga's really about to play. Okay, play this shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like clubs are not like it used to be before. Like before, you used to listen to like some real trap shit. Now it's not the same anymore. Now you could put like top 40, you could play reggaeton, you could play anything.
Yeah,
and,
you go
and you're
anywhere
popping,
with it.
and the party's popping.
Nah,
So
nah.
I feel like that's good now. You know what I mean? For you guys, man, I gotta give you guys props, man, DJ wise, because shit, back in the days, promoters were the ones that were bringing all the girls out. Now the girls want to come out for the
With the
DJs.
DJs,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
So,
So which is
Jimmy,
a big difference now.
You that you throw your parties, how do you choose like whether you want to have a hip hop party or a Latin party?
I just think I just go with what the hype is, you know.
Well, what's in, pretty
Yeah,
much.
man. You know, and I
Hype.
and I think I just try to look around like who's doing what, you know. For example, like if I want to do a party on Sunday, I look at who's doing what. If there's like so many hip hop parties going on that Sunday, then I'll do a Spanish one.
You scan
Try
the
to
scene.
switch
You
it
know,
up,
yeah,
yeah.
you try to switch it up, you know. But if there's like a whole bunch of, you know, like if it's on a Friday, I know not to do it because I'm not trying to go against Andres and, you know, and Palette.
Got
Or
you.
if I'm going, you know, like I always try to, my biggest thing is loyalty. If I know someone's doing a party that I'm really close with that specific day, I won't throw anything.
Right.
You
What do
know?
you, what do you prefer? Would you prefer like establishing a party or fucking just having one-offs? As far as a promoter, you know what I'm saying? You doing what you do.
I think
providing an
I think
experience.
the way to go now, and I was talking to a couple owners, it's one-offs. One-offs is the best way to go now. Like,
changed.
You know, I was gonna get a specific club weekly, and he's like, "Don't do it." He goes, "Don't set yourself up for failure. Just do one-offs." You know, he goes, "Those weekly parties, it's done already." You know, everyone. You know, not that many people have that type of money anymore to go out and spend $5K, $10K every single
Drop
week.
it every
You
time.
know, so. You know, just one-offs would be the best route. You know what I mean? And one of the biggest persons too. You know, he told me like, "Hey, why do weeklies? Let's just do one-offs." You know what I mean? Like do one every other
Once a
week
month,
or once
right?
a month.
That's
you
probably
know,
like
and
the-
Bang it out.
keep that hype
Yeah.
going on those parties. You know?
Because then it gives like, I'm guessing it gives kind of people like something to anticipate.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You heard that?
All right, just
Free
saying.
game right here. You
Free
might have to
game.
pay for this shit that we talking, yo. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
We're gonna throw a little
You have
subscription
to
price.
subscribe to Jimmy's shit, yeah.
Yeah, no, but no,
Because you guys do a party together, right?
Yes.
And what's
we've
that?
done a few of them, but
What are you guys currently working on right now?
well, right now, we have actually have one tomorrow. It's La Zona.
Right.
And,
La Soda.
Let's go, baby!
well, I started in the pandemic. I started that brand at DT in Riverside.
Riverside.
Honestly, that was the first party. I think one of the first parties they threw when they opened, but it was during the pandemic. So the owners reached out to me like, "Yo, hey, we got to build something here. We just opened. We need something coming in here." You know what I'm saying? So I started it off.
And it was like a brunch type of vibe in the beginning, no?
That was it was a dinner party.
Right.
It was a dinner party because it had to be a dinner party.
Yeah, because there was those rules. It was a
Yeah,
little bit
it
more
was like
strict.
you
They're
have
back
to
over
have
there.
Guidelines and all that.
Yeah.
So they were like, you have to serve food and whatever, blah blah blah. We found our ways around it to make it work.
The bottle has to come with, at least a 10-piece of chicken wing. You know what I mean?
Real shit, yeah. Like, yeah,
That ass,
little
though,
basket
yeah.
of fries. That's the
Yeah,
food.
yeah. You can drink. We got to get a basket
No,
of fries, too.
You know what's crazy is
The
that
scrimp?
it got so serious that in order for anybody to sit at the table, they had to charge some kind of food. They had to have at least $10 on their bill with some kind of food in order for them to take the table, whether they wanted the food or not. Like
That was a dope
Yo,
experience.
it
So
was
I'm not gonna lie. Like at that time, like it was just something so new to us. We're just like, oh shit.
And it was a good time for the fucking
good
owners, yo.
time.
They were making money, yo. You feel me? Yo, you got to get
brunch
these
parties were never popular. I think before the pandemic. Right?
Nah.
At least I don't.
maybe if not for us, maybe it was definitely a rush. It was always there, but
Liaison had some shit called the No Jealousy. That No Jealousy joint was popping off.
right.
I remember I went in there. I mean,
That's
it was
the-
pricey, but damn.
No
yeah.
jealousy.
It was
That's
dope.
right.
Yeah, I think
That
that
one
was
tight.
well, I mean, even Penthouse though. Even Penthouse was always serving food.
All right,
though.
true.
Yeah.
Penthouse was always serving food, but I think Liaison took it to the next level because it was actually
Like a presentation as
Entertainment,
well.
right,
No,
yeah.
it was
yeah.
actually decent food at fucking Penthouse. You were getting a fucking
You get a little
sandwich.
Caesars, you get a little Domino's.
You get the Albertsons,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Albertsons wings and shit.
Yeah, that was still cool.
Sober
but-
you up real quick before 8 o'clock,
But yeah. So anyway, La Zona. We do that once a month. Just because I did weeklies too. I mean, I did because of the pandemic, I started that Taco Tuesday party in
Right.
IE.
Yo, that's
Shout out
the
to the
shit.
hottest
Shout out,
Taco
yo.
Tuesday that's ever existed. I
That's
ain't gonna lie,
Taco
that
Tuesday
shit was
legendary,
lit.
man.
Yeah,
Yo,
yo.
they're getting
We had
loaded.
people driving from county to county
Yeah.
going
Shit.
to
Go to
shit.
LA.
I drove from LA
over
to
there,
see-
bro.
to go
I've
to
been there a
that
few
shit,
times.
bro.
I mean, I had nothing going on, so I'm like, I'm out
I
there.
pull up like,
For some
yo.
reason.
Yeah,
I
man.
I be sweating like a motherfucker, though. I'm not gonna lie. I be hot as shit in there.
It was hot.
But it was a
tight.
vibe. It was a vibe,
It was
though.
a vibe, bro. I
But,
ain't gonna- I'm not
you
gonna
know,
lie.
bro, we were just hungry, bro. We all wanted to make money. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to figure out.
We were
how I could
over it
make
at that
money,
point.
Yeah.
Make the homies make some money. You know what I'm saying? And it was just it was cool, man. We actually, despite the location, and I've said this a few times, respect the location. It was cool. We had fun, but if it wasn't in like the circumstances that we had and shit, we would never do something like that.
Yeah, facts.
It was just
Well,
something that was just in place at
yeah,
that
so
time. that made
Open,
sense.
free, bro. That was like the only thing that I like at the
It was
time.
probably the only place that gave you a chance.
Bro,
probably,
that
right?
felt like a club
Yeah.
at the moment. You know what I mean? At the moment.
Inside, once you're inside, it felt like a club.
Yeah.
On the outside might not be the most
Yeah.
appealing, but
Yeah.
hey, yo, when
It
you're
wasn't
inside,
even-
you're inside.
And it was crazy because when we first started it, when we were like, fuck it, let's try it. It was literally like a marisco restaurant setup. Like you had
They had
Mess out here,
benches.
left and right.
It was wood
Those
chairs.
wooden tables. Yeah, I remember
They
that.
got the jukebox machine.
Yeah.
everything. Honestly, bro, throughout that little 1 year, 2 years, dude, we
It
evolved that
developed.
shit.
Yeah, it developed.
We started putting those little fucking white
The white
Oh, the
couches.
white
you guys had the
couches,
white
yeah.
couches, yeah. I
Upgraded
remember
it
that.
little by
Before
little.
you know it, dog, I remember I went back. I mean, Crucial fucking tapped in with me. I go back. There's an LED on and
Yeah.
shit. I was like, oh, this nigga.
And
I'm out here on my playhouse shit. Yeah.
yeah.
CO2 blasters.
Yeah, bro.
Once I saw
Dead
the
ass.
LED wall, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, this is gonna make this
That
shit
was a
into
game changer
Yeah,
right
they want to do it in the club.
It worked out as fuck, bro, because it was definitely an investment from the owner. The owner was down to put all that shit in because he
You're
just
making
saw
up some
He
bread.
was
Well,
seeing a
shit,
good
the money
outcome.
was
Yeah.
seen. Shit.
He was like, yo, let's upgrade this shit.
Every Tuesday.
And it's crazy because we got honestly, bro. Even us, during the pandemic, we DJ some places we probably never
I threw
thought
some
we
raggedy
would
parties.
go.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like the shit that we were doing, before
Back.
the pandemic you know, at that point we were already a good pace. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
2020 was
Everybody was
supposed to
kind
be
of
that
getting
year.
to what everybody was going the direction that we're at right now.
Right.
Pretty much. And that's when it was like
a couple
we were,
years delayed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
but hey, man, the pandemic built so much network for us, though, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It gave me a lot of opportunities, whether it was a fucking little shithole in the wall. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah, I know you guys stood there at one point and you're like,
Yeah.
what the
So this is what it came down
fuck
to.
am I
Yeah.
doing here? You know what I mean?
This is what it's
Like,
come
this
down
is
to.
this is
huh?
fools must feel when
I don't
they
know
smash a
what
fat chick. Fool just
Yeah. I mean,
Because I was throwing warehouses, I'm like, damn, I haven't done this shit in fucking like 10 years.
can't believe
Like,
I'm
what
doing
the
this shit right now. Son.
Again,
I'm
like, I
in
feel
there.
like I was-
yeah, like it honestly, when I was booking some DJs when I was doing that Taco Tuesday, I was like, fuck, what are they gonna think when they come? But no, we had Dre Sinatra, we had Vision, we had Charisma, we had
Bro,
fucking
people was
Bad.
walking
Hey,
in-
but at that
Yeah,
time,
Bush.
DJs didn't give a fuck.
Fool,
They
we were
making
walking in
bank,
there
so,
happy.
fucking,
Fool, we're
yeah.
like,
It's better than being at
That's
home.
what
I'm
I'm
gonna tell you
saying,
that
yeah,
much.
fact.
Hey,
Shit, look, I was like, this is a penthouse right here.
But it was just, I don't know, I just think that party had a good energy, you know what I'm saying? And if
Yeah.
everybody just
It was
appreciated
very
the
well
fact-
built.
That too, it just think everybody appreciated the fact that there was just something for them to do, you know, and
What a
they just
vibe,
made the
man.
best out of it, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you try to do that shit now, it's, you know.
Damn.
Might not work out.
Good luck.
I'd be like,
Good luck.
fuck. I was like,
And then you guys went, well, so you guys did Taco Tuesday out there, and then at what point did you transition to Hollywood?
I shifted myself.
You
to,
shifted yourself, okay.
Yeah, G-Brum and Manny kept it going in the IE.
Shout out to Manny.
Yeah.
Manny, you
Manny
savage,
Rose.
you.
Yeah, G-Brum and Manny, they kept it in the IE, and I would just. It was already, you know, shit was starting to open back up. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know, people, you know, were just like, damn, well, fuck, there's other places to go now. So
Everything's
Yeah.
opening up.
actually, we went through a lot of competition that shit started opening up. You know, we were there, and then some fucker started in IE, and then in Hollywood, and shit just.
A lot of let me tell you
Left and
something
right.
though. A lot of Taco Tuesdays started coming up after the
After you
Baja.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after- yeah. Cause now Taco Tuesday is kind of like it's almost like something that everybody kind of fucking does now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, but nah, yeah. I mean, eventually, you know, everybody, you know, just even shifted away from it now. Like everything that was open back then ain't open now. You know what I'm saying? It was just
Yeah.
something to do at the time. But so I moved to Hollywood, and we had like what about like a nice little year run there.
Yeah.
We killed it too when I got to.
Yeah.
Because you were already in there
No.
at that time?
No,
I
I
put
went
him
in
on.
I went in at the same time with him. He put me
Gotcha.
onto that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Gotcha.
brought him on.
Yeah.
And we killed it. We had nice.
It was a vibe there too.
It was a good fucking time. man.
Yeah, we had like a
Fucking-
nice
yeah.
little good. I want to say maybe like a consistent like 5 months where we just
Yeah.
sold out.
Killing it.
Sold out.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Since the beginning, I just fucking boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Headshots. Cha, cha.
Honestly,
Damn,
me, you
that's
know, Manny, G-Bro, me and Manny kind of bumped heads a little bit because I shifted over there.
Yeah.
But it just, you know, hey man. Like,
At the end of the day, you got to do what makes sense
For
for you.
Yeah.
it's like throwing a Taco Tuesday, like you know what I mean. It just didn't make sense. You know, I feel like it doesn't make sense anymore if like you're gonna be at a spot where the pandemic was at. Like now we could put this shit at a club. Let's roll to a club.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean? Let's
exactly.
fucking kill it at a
You
club.
got to just transition.
yeah,
Transition
you got to
with
make that
the-
shit
with
grow.
the-
Cause
yeah.
shit, imagine who's fucking
Yeah.
same spot. Nothing against a spot, but same spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He made the switch at the right time.
Right,
He made it at the
right.
right time.
I think it was a good time for me to make that move because the way it played out was good. But eventually too, that you know.
Weeklies get hard.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
hey, they're
well,
tough, but you
that
respect whoever
juice,
is
that
doing
juice.
Respect to whoever does it, like Dre
Yeah.
on Fridays. You know.
Yeah. But it just has its moments though, bro. It's gonna die down, but then it comes back. So it's just like, just gotta
Just gotta ride that wave.
Yeah.
The only reason why for me the weeklies just was something that I moved away from was because I mean my bookings were just so consistent
That too.
I was just like, damn, like I gotta focus on full promo on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and I got some shit tomorrow, and every
The
day
rest of the
after
week.
that.
Yeah.
It's like, what
So
do you
I'm
want to do?
just
You want
like-
to do the promoter floor? Or you want to go DJ? You know what I mean?
But honestly, I mean, with you saying that, honestly, I'm a DJ first and foremost, but
Right.
I do consider myself event coordinator.
Yeah.
Also slash, I don't really promoter, but
I like the way you
That's what we
put that.
do.
Yeah.
Yo, honestly,
comes
yo,
with it.
if I was a promoter, yo, check it out. I'm not a promoter, man. G, I'm an
No,
event coordinator.
No, but the only reason why I say that is
Switch the bio, nigga.
That's the first thing when you tell someone, "Oh, I throw a party." Oh, you're a promoter. Like that's anywhere you go to.
that's
the
So
stigma.
like that, yeah, bro. So sometimes I'm like, no, I just throw parties. I just throw parties.
just beat them to the
just throw
punch.
Parties. That's it.
I'm not a promoter.
Not a promoter. Never a
yeah.
promoter.
But one thing about me though is I don't know. I mean, ever since I've kind of been in the game, I've kind of allowed myself to be okay with that part of what we do. I know, when we first started, we're like, fuck, motherfuckers were booking us to bring tables, party buses,
Guest list.
all that shit. You know what I'm
Jesus.
saying? We, not
That time has came and gone, brother.
Right.
That came
I'm
and
so glad it's gone.
Yeah.
we were just
But
talking about
those
this
were
too.
headaches.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though, bro. We built our brands
Because of that.
because of that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because there's still motherfuckers that that are
They're probably going through that same
little homies
struggle.
right
Yeah.
now, they're probably still going through that. They're
That's
like,
true.
Yo,
We don't even know it.
We don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
But I personally enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I like that grind. You know what I mean? They're just fucking okay. Well,
It's like second nature now.
Yeah,
right?
it's so much easier now for us. Major internal good example. They always had that following where everywhere they went, they always had some females with them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
man.
through time, it just becomes like you don't even have to ask anybody. Sometimes like
Oh, you're gonna be there? Boom.
yeah.
I think we were talking about that last
week.
Or like to a show. Like sometimes it's just like
You're just an asset to the party
Yeah.
now that
Yeah,
where
it
people are
just
just
like,
like, yo, I need to be where you're at. That's it.
Yeah, or
you
just-
know?
Yo,
they just know that you
Send me your
always-
schedule for the whole month.
or
Cru-
not even
Bottom line,
that,
Crucial-
but they just know that you have something to do. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already know. Okay, crucial.
okay, my day off is on Friday, so Crucial, what we doing Thursday?
Crucial and friends.
Yeah, Crucial and
See,
friends.
and I think that's where I envy you guys as DJs, and I think you guys have it way more funner than promoters. Cause like for us, we used to do a same spot every single week. So it was that same place every
You're kinda
single
stuck.
week.
You're kinda
You're
locked
kind of
in.
stuck. It's not like oh yeah, on Monday I'm here, on Tuesday I'm here, Wednesday I'm here. And with you guys have it like that. Like on Monday I'm in OC, on Tuesday I'm in
like,
the
we gotta
IE,
move, yeah.
on
Different
Wednesday I'm in
regions,
Hollywood. So
different
like the
clubs.
girls love that shit. Like oh hell yeah, I could go to different
Bounce
spots.
around.
You think it would work if like a promoter would just be like bouncing around like a DJ like that? Like, yo, fuck it, today we're gonna go there.
I don't think I don't think.
Well, I mean, if you do one-offs now,
if you
it's
do
kinda the same
one-offs,
thing, right?
if you do one-offs,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
But the same thing is it's kind of hard because like for example, I feel like I would have an easier chance doing a one-off in Hollywood versus a one-off in the IE or an OC because I might not know that crowd.
Your forte
you know
is
you
what
don't
I'm
really
saying?
interact with the people that are
Exactly,
over
you know what I mean?
there.
Versus like a DJ, you guys get booked by the promoters for that specific spot.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So like, you know what I mean? They already have that crowd for you. So all you have to do is just go to the spots and eventually you start meeting
and then
the girls.
if someone likes us over there, boom, likes
Yeah,
the way we play,
if
boom,
a girl
bada
likes
bing.
how you spinning, they're 9 times they're gonna ask you like, "Oh, where are you at usually?" Da da da, and start following you, and there you go, there it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this age
Yeah.
too, like a lot of people our age, it doesn't really matter where you're at. Like we all
Yeah.
drive, we're all grown ass adults. Like they're gonna be 30 minutes away, I'll be there.
Yeah.
You know, you an hour,
Hey.
we'll be there.
we Uber here, but you know what I mean? But hey,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's another thing too. As I was going, there was offers for like residencies. I didn't really like that. Like I tried it. I forgot what venue I tried. Honestly, honestly, I never stuck to a residency. I remember. I think Conga Room had offered me one, but I just wanted to do monthly once. So that's another way. I mean, just as a tip for DJs that
Throw it out there, free game right here,
Bro,
free game.
yo,
From the boy.
$9.99, you heard?
No, but
Taxi y'all.
Yo.
we're K Nasty's
Yeah.
busy, you're busy, you know what I'm saying? So definitely what you want to do is residencies are cool because you have consistently that show that Friday or that Saturday, whatever.
That
cool.
pay, boom, bada
Go,
bing.
you know what I'm saying? But just like he said, it gets to the point where you just get tired of it, or the people you want to bring on get tired of it. They're like, nah, you're gonna be there again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever. I didn't want to consistently have my name on something every week. Whether the money was good or not, the smart choice was to just give the people options and also see that you're moving around.
Moving
you know what I'm
around,
saying?
yeah.
So,
And it keeps it fresh for a DJ too.
Right.
You know, it kind of challenges you.
For sure.
You know,
so
versus being comfortable at the same spot every week.
So
You know
right.
you're gonna be there every week.
Right. So the way that I consistently stay, I guess, busy throughout the month is build your relationships with every venue you go to,
Yeah.
and just coordinate a monthly residency, and shift them. I mean, we have so many venues that we work with now. You know what I'm saying? Like at least 10 or more. Shift those out every month. Just shift one. Boom, boom. So
Free game for you right
Yo, hey,
and then-
hey, go ahead and cut that.
you know, pick the cities out.
Go ahead and cut that. Hey, go ahead and cut that, yo.
Pick the cities. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Riverside one weekend, OC one weekend, LA one weekend.
Yo, and Krucial be going fucking nuts, man. You look at this fool's lineup, man. I'm over here trying to keep up, bro. This motherfucker's over here Monday through Monday.
You too.
Well,
are
shit,
the
this
ones that-
motherfucker was in
Yeah,
Europe.
and I
What
was
the
gonna say,
fuck?
No, but-
talking from you.
You
You
were
over
in
here
Europe.
traveling over
All right,
here.
for you know what? I'm out. Y'all don't even know more.
Y'all two are the ones that travel the most.
I'm
Like,
outta
give it
here.
up for that.
Well,
Come
cheers
on,
to that,
Cheers to that.
guys.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Hell yeah. Cheers to that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Y'all stay moving. You know. Y'all definitely keep. Let's
Oh,
go,
there's
baby.
the cowbell. Hey, got in there.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
No, but you
It
know,
definitely didn't happen overnight. That's for sure.
Nah, hell no, man.
And
Happened
and
through a
it definitely-
pandemic.
it definitely- Honestly, yeah, man. The pandemic, I'm telling you, bro. It definitely affected a lot of us, but it definitely also helped a lot of us too.
Hell of a lot.
What can you guys take the most out of the pandemic? Like what? Coming out the pandemic, what did you learn most? Whether it's about yourself, about the scene, or just like
Well, honestly, coming back into it is just realizing that how much more money we can make on our own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like realizing how, you know, we survived throwing these fucking parties on our own and making so much more than whatever the fuck we were getting paid back then. I definitely want to say my rate definitely went higher.
That's
after
right.
The pandemic.
love to hear that shit. Let's go.
Yesterday's price isn't today's price. You heard?
But shit, man, just if you have that ambition to be able to get a team or you know or get your following right to be able to do your own party, whether it's a small venue, bro, you'll
You gotta start somewhere.
yeah, for sure. It's crazy because to me, like creating a party is just as fun as DJing a party. You know what I'm saying? Every time I throw my parties, like when I do La Zona, whenever I do, when I was at Taco Tuesday, I would coordinate the lineups, but I would never DJ them. It was very rare. They would ask me like, "Yo, Crucial, why don't you DJ at least one night?" I'm like, nah. Like I also
You turn into the coordinator mode.
pretty much the
Yeah,
promoter.
yeah.
Bro, when I see this fool at Taco Tuesday, I see him and Jimmy just try to catch up to him, like, yo, hey,
Scattering around.
what you say about the
It be
hookah?
like
Hey,
that,
Crucial,
though.
what you say
It be
about the
like
hookah?
that.
This
I'm
will
the
be
same
like,
way. Like
Yeah.
when I throw my own parties, I don't really. It's not that I don't want to DJ. It's just like yo, we have like we're doing.
you have a
the
lot
other
going
side of
on.
stuff
Yeah,
now,
you have a
know?
lot going on.
You
People
know-
trying to
you
get
know,
in.
One that can do that a lot is Breeze. Like Breeze, you know, he's involved with the parties, but he's always throwing himself on the lineup. So I wish I could do that, but I think Breeze is a little bit more. How do I say?
He's a good multitasker.
Yeah,
right?
he can handle it differently. I can't, bro. Like if I'm DJing, and I have people hitting me up saying like, "Hey, yo,
Your mind's somewhere else.
I
Yeah.
just my performance isn't what it needs to
You're
be."
texting and then
Exactly.
you just
Yeah,
don't feel in the
so
right with the
and
people.
I personally don't want to give that experience to my party or my brand, whatever I'm throwing and shit. So that's why I'm like,
definitely
you know
agree.
what? I'll take, you know, I'm a
Take a
whatever.
night off.
One
Yeah.
night, you know, technically it's not a night off. You know
I
what
was
I'm
still
saying?
getting,
you
I
still
was
making
still
your
getting that
bread.
bag, nigga.
Getting the big bag
I
tonight.
was in the big bag.
You know what?
Fuck
DJ,
it.
You know what? DJ, I got to give the biggest props to that. I feel like the multitask to the max. I want to draws.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
draws.
Jaws,
not
Jaws.
only
The goat.
not,
Jaws
not,
was good,
not
the
only
goater.
will- Not only
Dirty
will he'll book
draws.
the artist, but he'll do the ads. He'll book some tables,
Yeah.
and somehow, some way, he'll get on the DJ booth and
That's what
DJ.
I'm
at
Not
the
only
end.
that,
Yo, fully.
and he'll
You know what
design.
I mean? Like,
And he'll
yeah,
design.
and he'll design the
bro.
flyers. You
Yo,
know what I
and
mean?
the- no,
Like,
and the
it's crazy.
designs,
It's
yo,
Bro,
crazy.
it's endless.
That
It's
guy's
It
endless.
was a whole
Crazy.
fucking. It was like
That
a
guy's
whole
work ethic
team,
is-
bro.
Yeah.
It was a whole team all
Unmatched.
put together, and everything like that fool's mind. If anything,
Yeah.
like yo, that shit was
think-
nuts.
I think that's like kind of like a perfect example of kind of a vision of what I wanted it to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, still working towards is the fact that like he can, like I said, build the team. Because the reason why he was able to like really focus on what he was doing when he was DJing and shit is because he
Had a good team.
had a good
He
team.
knew that everything
knew
was taken
that,
care
you know
of
what I'm saying?
after that.
So it's just like most of the times when I'm throwing my parties, it's really just me and one more person. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Dog, those videos though, those social group videos, I remember those shits like when
Yeah.
they used to do project, those fucking like
Yeah.
I don't know
Angles,
what the
the
fuck they
edits.
would
Yeah.
do. The edits was crazy.
Man,
Yeah.
honestly, they set the tone for nightlife as far as videos after that.
But he worked with
Man.
his brother. I've seen his
brother.
brother.
Danny,
Team.
Danny and Brandon.
Yeah, that boy be going
Cousin
crazy.
or- no.
Yeah, they're all family
They're all
together.
family, right?
Yeah, they're all
Yeah,
family
no,
together.
when
Yeah.
it comes to video branding and shit, they
They go fucking nuts,
They go
They go
son.
insane.
Yeah, no, we actually got them to shoot twice, I think, in La Zona for us, and bro, those videos.
Well, those were crazy, huh?
Yeah, those shits are. I mean, yeah,
Next
definitely.
You
next
get your
level.
money's worth for sure. I'll tell you that much.
Oh
You get your
yeah,
money's
yeah,
worth for
yeah,
sure.
man. 100%, man. I do agree.
Because
with
that's
man.
that type of work. It don't come at an easy price. You know what I'm saying?
How do you guys feel about Hollywood at this point right now? Like how it's changed? Like where it stands.
Is it the
Where it
same or
stands.
is it not the same?
And we can all agree it's definitely
And
not.
that-
Well,
and that's what- that's what it is. That's how I say it. It's the
100%.
same.
It's not the same. It's not the same. I mean, look, half of the clubs are closed down. You know what I mean?
Right.
Argyle, fucking
Damn.
Playhouse.
All right. Yo,
you
church
know.
on Sundays, son?
Yeah.
Until Sunday.
I didn't. Yo, I wanted. I didn't get to
You know,
touch it. bro.
Lure. You know, like all these clubs.
Well,
they're
what
closed
happened? Yo,
down.
wait, Sunset Room's still going on right now? At this
They
point?
have it open, but I mean, they're doing like special events. You
It's
know.
not really. It's not
Oh,
really
they
the
stopped
same.
it.
Yeah, but it's not even the same though. As I mean, I'm pretty sure you remember the old days at Lure. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you DJ.
Yeah, I like
it
how
was
I like how
Lure
they,
Day.
I like how they had the little
Fridays, Lure
circles.
Fridays, yeah.
I like how they had the circles on the wall.
Yeah,
Which
man.
made it look
so-
like a fancy ass club. And then I went to Sunset. I was like, man, shit.
Just
It's like a
honestly,
warehouse.
bro,
Yeah, it's too fucking
Like
big.
everywhere else.
Honestly, once you start traveling, once you start going to other clubs around like other states, other countries and shit, you just realize how much like
Much
We
more
need
is
to-
out there.
We're lacking, bro.
how much we need to grow, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, just fucking Puerto Vallarta. I went to a little ass bar. I forgot what it was called, but it was just fucking. I'm sure it was a lot of money that they put into that shit, bro. But I'm
Right.
telling you, that shit. I'm going to Puerto Vallarta. I'm gonna stop by there and get a drink.
You're going back there. again.
Hell yeah, like that's the
Yeah,
spot
it
you're gonna
just-
hit
it
up.
Just like it just, you know, I think now owners or investors are putting more in towards restaurants and having them, giving them that experience in restaurants and in clubs now.
Ever since the Mama,
clubs.
ever since
Yeah.
the Mama
Yeah.
por Dios flow, you know what I'm
True
saying?
that.
The presentation of food, a
Yeah.
bottle. You
Maybe
know?
they're just maybe I don't know, they were there, you know, they realized what the pandemic did, where it's like fuck, like a restaurant's the only way that you're gonna get into some kind of
You'll stay open.
They all yeah.
maybe they're just like, let's fucking
Like they know that if there's another pandemic, they could still fucking make money
Yeah.
off
Still
the
operate,
fucking
right.
yeah.
right.
They could still make money off the venue.
You would-
I didn't even think about it like that. You just blew my fucking mind. Yo, ring that fucking hype. Yo, Pimpy. Yo.
thinking
I didn't think about that.
Pre-game.
Yo.
I'm thinking if
Who's
you-
trying to
I mean,
invest?
You're seeing some
Yeah.
of these new restaurants are opening in Hollywood. That new one, the Mino, whatever the fuck.
Oh, Main
Oh,
Road.
yeah,
Main
yeah,
Road.
Main-
You know, that
yeah.
shit is.
Ah,
I
shit
haven't
looks
been there.
crazy.
I haven't seen it. Wow, what did it do? It's cracking.
Bro, it
Talk
looks
to
like
me.
a Vegas club, but it's a restaurant.
Yeah. I haven't been in
Mostly,
there,
right? If I'm not mistaken.
Wait, what do they serve? What is it? What's the food?
Food, like high-end food and like bottle service.
Well,
But
yeah.
it's a show, bro. It's like.
Yo, we might have to go.
Yeah,
we
for
might have to
sure.
go.
It's like a Hakkasan and like a
Yeah,
like a
and
fucking-
it's-
Hold
on,
hold on.
yo,
We
like
might not
that
have
shit.
to go.
They have fire.
That's Hakkasan
people,
price.
Bullshit. They have people coming from the ceiling and shit. It's.
I honestly,
Supper Club?
I honestly think like in like the next 5 years, it's not gonna be the same anymore.
You think it's just going down?
I
or-
personally, unless you're like one of those top-notch clubs, like your, you know, Penthouse, like your, you know, Warwick, you know, like those high-end clubs, you know, all the other small clubs, I just
It's
think
either you have
gone.
a Vegas-sized club or you have a popping ass restaurant.
Yeah, like
And there's
I-
no in between.
Yeah, like I just don't see it being like it used to. You know, I see you know, people promote places that I've never even heard of now because the Hollywood places are not there
not
anymore.
there no
you know
more.
what I mean?
Crazy-
Like I see them, you know, book different places. And I'm like, I've never heard of this
What
place.
really
Where
do
is
we
this?
have in Hollywood that's left? Like,
Ballet.
ballet.
on Hollywood Boulevard.
On Hollywood Boulevard, you know,
Shit,
you just
maybe
have
just
ballet.
ballet.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro. Honestly, that's the only
Bourbon
thing that comes to
Room?
mind.
That's
I mean, Station. I mean, that's not even on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
Nah,
off
ballet,
uh,
bro. That's it.
Avalon, fucking Academy. You see, if we had more clubs
See,
like
but those
Academy,
are biggest. Those are
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe if we had just a half size of that, it just like I feel like there's just not much of an experience anymore to these.
And
clubs
expensive, maybe
anymore.
expensive
and it's
too.
just
That
like,
shit.
It's just like the.
And obviously, the pandemic and people not really having jobs right now, and just
Yeah.
the economy, the
Right.
economy right now.
Now you see more
may
like
not be suitable to open up a new club right
now
now.
you see more like little highlight room. You know how the size of the highlight room is, like very.
Oh,
Like,
right.
I think definitely a lot of the nightlife stuff that's still surviving is small rooms.
Smaller rooms,
You know what I'm
Small
saying?
room,
Because
yeah.
it's
intimate
like-
stuff.
Right.
I would now. Like, it's either you go to a
Bougie.
fancy place and that's it. Because, like, I mean, if you notice, they built those new restaurants that have, like, how you guys were saying, the light shows and it looks like Tulum. But then next to them, now they're building housing, like top-notch buildings, where they have pool,
Apartments.
like apartments with the pool on the top. So I think they're just making it now a fancy place to be at now. Like, you either go to the
like a
restaurant
Beverly,
now.
a Beverly Hill, like you know what I'm
Yeah, you know what I
saying?
mean?
Yeah, that type of vibe, right?
Yeah, because I mean, even look at where Lure is at. Right next to it, now they have the. I don't know the name of the exact building, but they have a building in the corner. Now they have pool.
Where
Like
Amoeba was at?
It's like apartments.
I think it's
It's a
called like the
hotel, it's a
Godfrey, or
It's a hotel.
it's a hotel.
it's a hotel.
Oh,
I've stayed
okay. It's you know what I mean. They have like a pool. It looks really nice and like
Right.
and stuff like that. Like I think that's the move now. You know what I mean?
That because that whole street,
estate.
from
Yeah.
what I've heard, the little cheese man going down that whole street where Tail is in the highlight room, that whole fucking block like is getting bought out by like all types
Big
of
investors?
Yeah, like
That's where Avenue was at too, right?
Yeah.
They're
That's even closed. I'm surprised that club's closed. 'Cause that club was actually nice.
It was
That
dope.
epic.
Yeah, I'm
I
surprised,
got
yeah.
the last pieces of that. Like
Yeah.
I was.
Don't you just wish you put out he would have had like a fucking good video of you DJing in like these spots that don't exist no more? Like you know what I mean?
Like a little
Nah,
skit. Where
honestly,
like,
Like or like a recap
Were you
video.
ever at
yeah.
Supper Club?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, right.
I
Yeah.
did at Supper Club. I'm telling you, I got the last pieces.
You got the
of
last
that.
bit of every fucking
The
club.
last-
Oh,
For real.
you got the last bite, yo, man.
Like I took a piece of the
Next
wall.
week close.
Fucking well, Playhouse. I was in there a few years, but yeah, it was maybe like
Playhouse
like,
too,
like
damn.
the last,
Fucking
the last 4
Playhouse,
years.
way.
The last 4 years is. Nah, actually, no. I got in there pretty. I got there when Hyphy was doing. Hyphy.
Hyphy was still running it.
Hyphy was running it. That's when I got in there.
I got in there when fucking La Cultura was fucking
With Jermaine,
with
Yeah,
Jermaine and
that
Crazy
was,
Chris.
That was.
Jermaine and Frankie.
2000.
That was like 18, no?
17?
17, 18.
Maybe, yeah. 2017.
Yeah,
Because
we,
after
Yeah, I was actually at the-
pandemic, that's
I
when
was-
they switched.
I was at
to
the
Dragonfly.
introduction meeting where everybody was getting put on.
H1, shout out to H1 too.
18, yeah, it was good.
Uh,
Damn, vi, that shit.
Good times, man.
Reminisce. Yeah, everybody's right here in their own little club. Yeah.
shit, I'm
don't-
trying to
Supper
remember
Club,
how
though, I
many
think
times-
that-
I know, just
Yeah, bro.
Did you guys agree that
Fuck.
Supper Club was probably the best?
That's
thing
the
that
best
ever
time I
hopped in?
ever had in my life. That's where I met the most bomb girls in my life. That's where I had the most fun in my life. Supper Club.
man.
Yeah.
If y'all
Supper
never
Club
been
was-
do you
there,
Yeah.
still see those same girls outside?
No. I would say
they
maybe
do,
out
they
of
don't
that,
look
like
10%?
10, yeah,
They got
10%.
Shout out to the
Like
gorditas. Gorditas
10%,
was good.
Yeah, everyone's married,
And,
kids.
and back then, was there BBLs?
maybe,
no,
maybe barely on the come up.
maybe on the come up, but
Yeah.
I didn't hardly, I didn't
There's a
hardly
lot of
see
natural
it.
boobies
Yeah.
out there.
You got to be like a shorty with money to
There's
try to
probably
go
more
get some shit.
like fake tits.
Well,
If
mind
anything.
you, back in those days, strip clubs weren't even popping like that. Like I remember,
Sure.
They
like,
were like, it was like some dirty.
I
like, it was-
remember that girls used to not want people to know that they were strippers. Like they would go far away to strip.
I mean,
You know
they're
what I
probably
mean?
popping.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Yo. Remember you'd be shocked. You'd be like, ugh, she's a stripper?
Now you're like,
Now
oh,
you're like, ooh, stripper?
I need that.
Hey, yo.
I want to
Damn,
date you.
where do you go to,
So where are we going out?
where do you go to school?
Yeah.
Nah, man, what a trip. What a time.
It took
School
me
of
a
stripping.
minute to get into it too. I never really wanted to commit to strip clubs and shit. But
Right.
You know what's crazy though? My residency at Sam's started because of a set of La Cultura.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, the manager went up to me when I was teaching at La Cultura. She's like, "Yo, hey, I kind of like what you got here," because they wanted to do a Latin night at Sam's when I just started off with me.
Right.
Didn't work though. We tried it. You know.
Can't really shake your ass. I mean, you can shake your ass to
No, you
reggaeton, but it's
can,
like more
you
like.
can, but it's not even the
Different
girls.
clientele too,
It's more-
right?
it's
Yeah.
more- I don't
Grinding,
even-
no?
I don't even think that it's the girls that
can't work with the music. It's
Right.
more of the clients, the you know.
You don't want to throw money to fucking gasolina.
Gasolina.
Yeah, like, shit.
Yeah.
Te boté.
There go, yo, gasolina's $5 right now.
Shit.
What?
Yeah, but
There's something about it being very trappy. You know what I mean? Because I remember, like, I used to go, like,
I mean, unless you play like some Manuel or
It's
something.
just disrespectful, fool. Like they want to hear disrespectful music.
Yeah.
Like,
bitch this, bitch that,
shit,
yo,
shake your ass
you
and all this.
stripper,
yeah,
you.
like, tú eres bebecita, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, all sweet. You just caressing her with the dollar bill and shit. Like, yo, you're a
Yeah, we
bebesota.
got the private room for that, bro.
Bro, I've seen girls get
$40 last-
I've seen girls get slapped
You
with money in
deserve
their
more.
face and fucking
Yeah.
love it, bro. Like they love that shit. They love getting treated like a fucking stripper. Like
that
you know,
Jesus.
I mean,
Yo,
no comment, but
Jimmy, craziest shit you ever seen at a strip club.
crazy shit I've ever seen in a strip club. Fuck.
We'll do a two-part of that one. Let's do that one first.
I mean, I've seen a stripper fuck a customer before
Where,
at a
Hong
strip
Kong?
club. No, it was actually.
Tijuana?
I mean, fuck it. I mean, it was at Nicolas. I went to
Oh.
Nicolas.
Damn.
You know that's up to she, right?
That
Yeah.
shit sounds.
You know
Yeah, that
that-
sounds fucked up.
Yeah, I went to
Make a stop.
Nicolas.
Not not Nicolas.
No, take that back. Take that back.
Plead the fifth.
Take that back.
Some
We need a
girl,
fucking
dolphin
hammer,
noise on
nigga.
that.
We need a hammer.
some girl took me for a lap dance. I was like, sure, why not? As we were walking by, sure enough, boom, boom, you could hear it and everything. We're like, shit.
Anastasia?
Yeah, like shit. I was like, fuck. All right, cool, whatever.
Not the home girl.
Not the whole girl.
I'm like, shit. I know
Just
her.
fucking imagine, just like you can't even make noise.
You just see your head like this.
No, damn. You Crucial. Crazy shit you seen at a strip club.
Because you're there every week.
You see.
Honestly, nah. I mean, in the time that I went in there,
They're respectful strippers.
no, not even that. It just, yeah, they ratchet ass shit, but like, it just nothing like that was like, oh fuck. Like,
Well, I think
It doesn't
those-
even have
I
to be
think
like
those are
fuck, like
open, though,
crazy
too.
shit.
Those strip clubs are open. Like, there's don't have like you know when you go to like Sin
They're not
or
dark. They're not dark.
They're not dark and they don't have like private rooms.
if you
Right.
You get what I'm
if
saying?
you want to see some like shit like that, you definitely gotta go to a little hole in the wall.
Yeah.
The 18 over ones.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Right.
Sam's,
Fully nude.
Sam's, you know what I'm saying? They're on top.
Hey,
of
Major knows about those.
Right.
You know?
I know all about those.
Oh, major.
Like, they're on top of their shit. Like the girls gotta be like they gotta.
That's more like clientele driven, right? Like just more like ballers balling out,
Right,
throwing ones.
like, yeah, no. I mean,
Like
I
a
guess
rolling.
like girl fights. Maybe I've seen
Girl
at
fights,
Sam's,
stripper
you know what I'm
fights.
saying? But
stripper politics.
like
That's
so-
my client. Man, hey, yo.
It'd be happening like that, right? I'm sure, right?
No, not even the clients. It's like they might fight with certain money that lands in their area.
My line.
Damn. No, because I seen
They
them.
bring out the tape. They bring out the tape.
Yeah.
Crosses this line.
Check it out. Once it goes past here, this is mine.
Yeah.
No, my biggest thing that I like going to Sam's, oh my God, I have a laugh every single time. I don't know if you guys seen this, but like when you guys go to Sam's and there's a whole bunch of strippers like dancing on top, if you throw ones, they all start scrambling like it's like ants, bro. Like I've never seen that in my life, bro.
You know
I
what-
mean, have you seen that?
Yes.
Bro, bro,
I went a
wow.
couple months ago with my boy. It was a slow night, I guess.
That usually only happens on slow nights.
Yeah, it was
That
a
only
slow
happens on
night.
slow
They're
nights.
catching it midair and shit, shaking ass. Just
Nah, it's because
They be like pigeons.
Yeah, bro, like fucking like,
Nah,
bro,
nah.
like it's crazy, dog.
oh fuck,
the shit that I've seen.
It's like bolo, you know, like bolo.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like bolo, right?
Like the fucking pinata just cracked off.
Yeah, yeah.
This is mine
Yeah,
right here.
bro.
Watch out,
Nah, but,
Anastasia.
but,
Fuck.
Get an elbow to the face.
Nah, but there's situations like that also happen where like the girls before you even like you're about to get your money, and you just see all the girls just swarm your table. I think that happened at Cheetah's once. Like they just like,
Swarm the table.
and if you start throwing the money, whoever's there keeps it.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure you like be like, oh no, you get the fuck out of the way. You can stay here. Boom, boom, you leave, and then at that point, that whoever you decide stays there keeps the money.
How do you like DJing at the strip clubs?
I definitely
Like what's something like attainable that you could take away from strip clubs? Is it like just being on top of music?
I think definitely like I've learned of a lot of new artists, a lot of new trap music, a lot of new hip hop when I'm at strip clubs. I actually appreciate the requests that I get from there sometimes because it puts me on shit. You know, sometimes depending
Strippers
on
be knowing their music.
yeah, no, not even that, just customers
Facts.
or you know, or the dancers. You know, they put me on a lot of shit that you know I didn't know of or
You would never
sometimes even
play.
songs that I'm just like, oh fuck, I've been wanting this fucking song.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
So that's the one thing, but I definitely want to say that I figured a way to adapt to it because I always played hip hop, I always played trap, but it was never to the point where it was like it just how do I explain it? Like we just played the mainstream shit.
Right.
There's so much more to it.
Yeah, there's like a whole
It's
underground.
just like you know, it's just like
Like that 100 shot shit, bro. I don't know. I Shazam that shit one time. I think because I used to go. I remember, bro. Like I used to go to the Argyle church on Sundays, because I would be banging so much Latin all fucking week that I'm like, man, I want to hear some hood shit. Like I want to be on a couch and just feel myself, like you know.
Right.
So I would go over there. Fool, if you would have seen me in the back, Shazam, 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 Shazam.
He had the blue
Yeah,
screen
I
the
go
whole time.
back, man. I go back, just ooh. So then when it was the time finally where I could throw some
Drop it.
trap shit, you know what I mean? Okay, bam. How does he know? You know what I mean? Like little Latin boy. You know what I mean?
yeah, but you know what?
Latin trap.
There's a certain style to drop that music too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you can't
bro.
you can't use an intro and mix it in, bro. Like
Slamming.
you can't like you
or
there's-
like mixing it with like
All
when
slamming
it has an intro, like you just have to kind of like, fuck that 100 shots from the beginning.
Yeah, like a lot of the trap music that I play, I don't none of it's intros.
All slamming.
No, it's the original song.
Slamming, but
You started from the beginning, so you hear like the strings and shit,
Yeah, like-
and then people get
Or
hyped
that.
up. Like,
And a lot of music has changed too, where like kind of like the artists already know, like kind of like yo, we gotta kind of have a certain type of intro
Right.
for DJs because DJs be playing everything.
like that fucking the baby song, the masterpiece.
Oh, right. Like it kind of already has its own intro.
Stop. Da-na-na-na.
Yeah,
But you just drop it from like the beginning of the song.
Like for example, like that what is that that new one with Drake and 21 Savage, Jimmy one.
Jimmy Cooks.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
the original one
Yeah.
is a weird ass like wait for it to start. You know what I'm saying? Because you really know.
When it's gonna drop.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to explain it. It's just
Because
that-
there's a second part to it, no? Isn't there like a
no,
second?
that too.
There's
but
a second part, yeah.
It's just it's hard to
Mix
drop
it.
it
Right.
like a clean drop.
Go
Songs
ahead,
like that
Krucial.
is like you need intros and shit, but songs like that I've gotten used to dropping it like somewhere in the middle, like where the hook is, and then bringing it back from the top somehow or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's where you get creative. You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing when I started DJing, playing more of the trap shit like at the
At strip clubs.
it just.
It kind of broadened your fucking thing, huh? Too like that too.
Yeah, same thing when you know when the whole Latin music became bigger. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn how.
Where this, what's
Yeah,
popping,
you know
what's
what I'm saying?
in.
So I definitely adapted to it, but
What is your preference? Let's say if you were to have a preference right now.
bro, honestly, if it was up to me and I just could DJ a full party of the music I want to listen to, it'd definitely be R&B music.
R&B, oh.
Yeah.
Bringing back your lovers and friends concept.
You know what? I
Or is that still
haven't-
like in the loom
Nah, I
type
think I
thing?
might just do that shit like you know.
You need to throw some shit like some
Valentine's Day.
sweet.
All the girls
Like
love
special
that
events.
shit.
Dog, because people like that shit. Like, honestly, like I've seen kind of shit getting more successful as far as like someone throwing a different party. Because Latin, obviously, Latin is the
Find it
main
everywhere.
fucking thing right now, right? And how many Latin parties can you find in a fucking weekend?
No,
Yo,
but
it's like hip-hop back in the day,
There was a
everywhere.
point.
Yeah.
There was a point where R&B parties were
they were
A
in.
little thing before
You
the
know,
pandemic,
because
right?
When I started Lovers and Friends, I don't know what other R&B parties were happening on the time, but I remember Breeze and Joey, they started the Vibe.
Oh,
But
right.
The Vibe was also supposed to be just a full-on R&B party, and that shifted to
Yeah.
hip hop. See, R&B parties can work, but
At one point, they
To-
want to hear, they want to
to
get, they get trapped out,
to
right?
play all night is hard because you know there's a lot of R&B music you could buy to, you could sing to and shit, but
It's more like a brunch vibe.
4 or 5 hours, you know, they want to speed it up. They're like, oh fuck, okay, you know.
Lovers and Friends
Trying to
brunch
get my
party.
ass shaking over
Yeah.
here.
No, and I transitioned into a brunch party. So at first I was doing a club. It was cool, you know. It played. It was about 80% R&B and then some of it everything else. And then we went to. And then I realized that just throughout the night it was like fuck, like it was cool, but it was starting.
You wanted it already, like at one
They-
point
we
when
needed
people
to
got
let-
drunk,
we
you
wanted
wanted
the
to hear,
level to get up
yeah,
a
You
little
need
wanted
the
to
energy
hear-
to go up.
Yeah.
Right. And then it was crazy because you couldn't always end it with R&B because once everybody's drunk now, everybody's really fucking
Vibing out to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Singing
true.
the whole song too. Shit, you catch me singing that shit.
Yeah. Nigga, even the girl part.
Shit,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
that bitch just.
Shit.
Actually, one of my favorite parties that one of my favorite parties that I ever thrown was at Lovers and Friends party because it was
Different.
It was cool, but it just the girls, bro. It was just the girls. Were just,
They love it.
they
Yo, the
actually
Crucial
do
and
it.
Friends, probably that shit different.
Yeah.
Talk about
Telling
the
you.
Crucial and Friends.
Yeah, let's talk about Crucial and Friends.
How did how the
son.
Crucial and Friends first
Like how
arise?
Yo, everywhere I see my boy Crucial, yo. 8 shorties, 10 shorties, man. This man ain't built a reputation in LA of like, yo,
He's
he
the
pulls up.
Tampa's area
Not even
of,
LA, man. This
of
motherfucker be
DJing.
yo, he pulls up everywhere, yo.
Now, honestly, anywhere I go, I try to, like, every city like that I've gone to, like, even like let's just say if I go to a city where I don't have anybody, like just you network, you meet them, and the next time you're back, you have
Right.
Oh,
Right.
this
You know
guy's-
what I'm saying?
And
He's good. This
hold
guy,
on.
he thinks with his head. You know what I
It's-
mean?
No.
That
But
boy
when he
thinks
show,
with
but when he
this,
shows
that.
up, it's not just 9 regular girls. It's
It's
9
9
baddies. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
let's
That
get
he's
that
showing up. You
correct.
get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Let's
shit.
not
It's not regular girls. You know, it's
That
not the
boy,
ones.
hey, he passes by.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a couple.
It's the ones where you're like, oh, Crucial's
Who
here. You know
nah,
he's
the
here.
problem is that
Where he
like,
at?
you would get stuck with one, and then like, but you're like, yo, he,
Going down the road,
there's
you're like,
8 of them, so you're. It's just like it's like a fast car, but man, but
Just honestly, bro, like I said, it just I always took pride in like the fact that I'm a DJ, but also I always, I don't know, I always had that promoter side of me too, where I was like, I have to bring some kind of value, not because they're asking me for it. It was a part of how I consistently wanted to stay in the industry of having clients, having girls, and
It
like
built
I
your
said,
profile.
Yeah, I
you know?
just I personally
Definitely.
enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it definitely isn't for everybody, and I know, you know, we all went through that phase where you know, it was like whether if you bring this for us, if not, then you know we don't really want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And,
Tough
but,
times, man.
Yeah, for sure. But I actually, like I forgot. There was a couple spots where I was booked. Where actually I have a spot in San Francisco where the homie's like, bro, I just want you to come and rock it, bro. Like, cause
That's
he fucks the
tight.
way I do it.
yeah,
And I was like, bro, fuck, dog, I got like 6 girls that don't want to come. You're like, don't even worry about that. Fool. Just come rock it. Like, I appreciate those too, but something about me, I'm just like, I got an urge to like just.
It's
Yeah,
embedded in
that's
you
a good
at this
urge.
point,
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
a very
It's
good
embedded-
urge.
It's
You know what I'm
embedded,
saying?
it's embedded in you.
But I appreciate those too because, you know what I'm saying, especially when they're out of the city, because when they're out of the city, they're a little bit tougher. Because, you know, obviously my network in some cities outside.
But if you're able to pull that off, boy,
yo, it shows
damn.
more love, like how shit, the years of experience that you already have. You ever getting ones from different cities, and they're like, yo, Crucial's back,
Right.
bitch, we're going
Exactly.
over there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, yo.
You know, you know what's
The boy in
crazy?
town.
You know what's crazy? But like also too, like I went to Chicago once with Sway. Shout out to homie.
Shout out
from
Sway, what's
Chicago.
up, baby? Five group.
Yes, sir. B5 actually we're doing an after party.
Yeah,
I
man,
seen that.
there we go.
With the Orma.
Yeah. So shout out to homie Sway and Chris. Dynamic too, cause he put us on.
Yeah,
Like,
shout out
he
to
put
my
me
brother
on.
Dynamic, man.
Yeah. No, that's every time I say about anything, we gotta shout the homie out Dynamic. bro.
Dynamico.
Dynamic.
Dynamic.
Yeah, shit, you know what I'm saying?
That was another person you had Toggle Tuesday too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah?
had him in Hollywood and then I had him in IE too. But what was I saying? Oh, when I was in Chicago, I don't have no girls out there. Like I didn't know anybody. I actually no, I'm not gonna lie.
He's recruiting now
No,
in
no,
process.
no,
Yo,
no, no,
yo,
he's taking
Chicago,
recruits now.
tap in.
Listen,
Chicago,
yeah,
You
yeah.
want
East
to have a
Side,
good time?
Right,
I
right.
mean,
East Coast, yo.
Bro,
tap in
Crucial
with
could DJ
Crucial.
in
You could
Alaska and there'll
be
be
a
like
friend
2
of-
fucking 2 to 3 girls in that
You know what I'm saying? You
motherfucker,
could
bro.
be a friend of Crucial.
Shit.
He might bring a little penguin with him.
Ah,
too.
No, but listen. So when I went to Chicago, I was like, all right, I got no heat out here. Fuck it, all right. But I had a homie. One of my homies was out there. We lived in LA, but he moved out there, and food came through. We popped like four bottles. It was just like
Showed
it was
love.
one or the other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I was just like, damn, okay, cool. Like, damn, like.
Thank God I came
But
with
I don't
something
know.
to show.
Literally, as I was walking up to the club, I have this girl DM me like, "Yo, hey, I see you're in Chicago, and I'm down to come through. I'm 30 minutes away. Can you get me in?" And I was like, "Damn, this looks like a fake profile." Like,
You about to get scammed as a dude?
no,
Damn, she's too bomb. What the fuck?
Fucking Felicia 1041-3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, she looked really good, and I was like, damn, me. Like, how can you not get yourself in? Like, this is weird, you know?
I know. How can you not go in the front of the
Yeah,
line?
because it's very rare for us to get a DM.
You're not no promoter at this point.
No, but it's very rare for you to get a DM from a bomb girl that can't take care of herself. You know what I'm saying?
And
Or not know a fucking promoter
Exactly.
there.
That's what I'm saying.
and then being out of state.
Yeah. So anyway.
Trying to rape me or what? What's going on?
So whatever.
man?
So she's like, it's just me and one homegirl, and I was just looking at her Instagram, like, damn, like she's cute. You know what I'm saying? You know, and just that's the thing, bro. See, despite of whatever goes, you know, whatever you might see and shit with all the girls and shit, for me, it's a business, bro. Like, I respect it, bro. Like, cause we all know, bro. We start fucking with these girls, bro.
Let's get a hand clap on that, yo. Hey,
Yo.
that's fun,
Krucial knows how
bro.
to hold it down.
Yeah.
That's why me and Major Hype ain't got no friends, man.
No, but it's not
That's
even that.
not nasty and friends
why you
or
see
hype.
you girls all the
It's not
time.
hyper friends, bro.
Yeah, no.
Facts.
It just, I went through that phase, bro. You know what I'm saying? I went
Yeah.
through that shit where I was just like, when I was younger, see, that's the thing, bro. I've always, and I'm going to say this shit, I've always been really like, when I was in high school, I always had mostly girlfriends, not guy friends.
Right.
Because I was just sensitive. I was a sensitive kid. And even then, I mean, I'm just that type of person, you know, when the homegirls, you know, like, just want to say some shit or talk some shit, you know, I'll just...
You're that guy to go to.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that goes with hospitality, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, it's an experience when they come out and hang out with me. And the only way they're going to want to come back and hang out with me is if you take care of them.
Have a good
Right?
time.
You
Yeah,
treat
have
them
a
right, you
definitely
know what
good
I'm
time.
saying? You know, I'm not... If I start hooking up with these girls, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I've gone through that. Eventually, you literally have like 5 girls that you've been with at the same fucking table. And they don't even know it.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
We've gone through that shit, you know what I'm saying?
You're shaking
But-
hands.
Yo, you met her?
Yeah, like...
Hey, yeah.
There's been years when I've been...
Hey, that boy, you got risky. You got risky.
But, yeah, you know, that shit just, to me, it's
Jimmy has to have some that same
I don't even
situation, my
start with
G.
this, 'cause it's
Yo.
not even...
Bro,
Big
I think
Jim.
when it gets worse when girls, it's when it's your birthday, bro. When everyone wants to show
When
up for your
everybody just
birthday,
pops out.
and you're like, fuck, you got like 5, 6 girls that
The
you fucked
birthday
with within the
parties,
last, yeah, bro.
The birthday party is tough.
Like fuck a birthday party at this point, though.
And each girl, each of those girls are like, you gonna take care of me? You gonna be next to me? And it's like, bro, like, fuck, like, what do I do? Like, shit.
Yeah.
That's where you guys have it easy. You can go
Jimmy,
to a
how
DJ
come I
booth
was
and that's it.
fourth from 3 bitches from you? You told me I was gonna be right next to you. God damn.
You know, little by little, yeah, you know, it's true. Like, you know, the more you take care of these girls, you know, like this first impression, you know, like if you're
the better
inviting
they
them
get
at
with
the
it, the better
club
they get with it,
and
yeah.
they come and you're getting them drunk and you want to sleep with them, you know, like they're 9 times out of 10 not really gonna fuck with you anymore.
not
Nah,
even
You
that.
know what I mean?
Not even that, too.
It gets
but-
complicated, I feel like, after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like...
Because now they feel like they're the main.
Yeah.
In a way, right? That's what we talking about?
Not even that, but it's just like you just don't want. It's
Right?
you just don't want to get in that
No,
situation.
that's true, but I'm saying, like, you know, when we try to, you know, be like, yo, like, let's just say I don't know, explain it, like, you just don't want to be that creep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want to be that creep, like,
Don't go out with him. He's
Cause like, or like, let's just say homegirl, oh, Krucial invited me. I'm like, nah, I don't want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
just don't want that energy.
and shit gets misinterpreted at times. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful how you move too, man.
Yeah,
you got to understand that
so-
there's women you
Protect
don't
your
know.
energy.
Exactly, man.
Yes. So.
Yo, but like, yo, a question for both of you guys, yo. So as years progress, right? We're here right now. Yo, Jimmy pulls up. He's inviting some baddies. Krucial comes through. He's walking in with the baddies with you, right? Was there ever a point, man, where like you were like, fuck, I can't believe I'm even walking with this shit. You got your little, you know what I mean? Your little 4s, your little 5s that you at the moment that you were probably starting. Did it ever happen, or did you just go straight into 10s? Just
Start knocking out the tens.
you were just on your Jordan shit. You know what I mean? Because
Shit,
there's had a few
I-
times where you're like, damn.
I've had moments where the girls pull up and they'll call me and I'm literally like behind the rope and they're calling me and I'm not trying to answer the phone because I see who they are. And I mean,
Hey, yo.
I got caught like a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, you know, because sometimes
I
you
seen
know.
you look at your
That
phone.
was
some-
looking at his-
sometimes you're
Homegirl like this
drunk.
outside, like
You know, I think
Like
Bitch,
that
he's gonna
meme?
answer.
Like
He's
that
gonna
meme?
answer right now.
Like that
He'll
meme?
send it. He said, yeah. He said he'll get us in for free. Trust me.
No,
He's gonna-
I got one time when my phone was ringing, you could hear it, and she goes, "You're not gonna answer it," and I'm like, "Fuck!" Like she knows who I am. Like,
And she was calling you. And she was there. I was
She
calling
goes,
you.
"You're not gonna answer it." Like we're calling you.
Yo,
like,
your
you could
shit
hear
right
it,
next to
bro.
you. It's just going
Yeah,
off.
bro, I was
Hey,
like,
just-
fuck.
Honestly, I think the only way that I've been able to get around it, bro, is just by setting the expectation, really. You know what I'm saying? I always set the expectation, like, you know, back when Penthouse was, you know, the first there, like early stages. Now it's
The original Penthouse.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I was just like, I was just look, man. I was like, I need to know who you're coming with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know, or just set the expectation. Like, you know, look, man.
You got to give them the whole rundown. Like, check it
Yeah, or
out.
just
This is
even,
gonna
like,
happen.
there would be girls where
so
it'd be
it doesn't
They gotta
break
meet
your
the
heart.
criteria. This
So it doesn't break your heart.
Yeah.
Check.
Because the
No,
girl that
and-
you're coming with, all three of you for free, and then she got to pay. Then you guys got to split her bill.
Yeah.
That's just happened at Playhouse, bro. Like, when I brought
Crucials are like $5.
bro, hey, I brought 3 shorties, right? No, it was 4. So all 3 of them were pretty bomb. I brought them to Playhouse. Yo, so they all get a ticket. I don't know if you guys remember, you would get a ticket
They
for
call
the
it
show.
tickets?
Yeah, so they'd be like, oh, so for her to walk in, so you don't pay.
You got short.
They ain't
one.
homegirl in the bag would be like, hey, I didn't get a ticket. I said, but like, how do you break it to a girl? You know what I mean? Like, hey,
Yeah. No, honestly.
that's fair.
That's the toughest
That's fair.
part. I ain't gonna lie.
The only times that I guess you could say have put myself in a situation where I don't show up with a solid group is when I leave it on a birthday. So if I book a birthday, she's like, oh, I got 10 girls, and you know, all right, cool. I just
Right.
think 10 girls, but I don't think of the 10 girls.
The quality of the 10
Yeah,
girls.
so- but again, like throughout the years, I've learned to set the expectation. Like, so if there's a birthday that hits me up, like, yo, hey, I want to celebrate my birthday somewhere, and
They kind of already know.
Leave your fat cousin at home.
No, but some of these girls do know too, though. Like when you tell
Yeah,
her, like,
it's
hey,
obvious.
when
Yeah,
you
it's
tell her, like, hey,
obvious.
look, I can only get like 3 girls. Like they already know what's up. They're not stupid. They're
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah,
They're
no,
playing
I
the cards
get
right.
it.
Yeah,
You
they're
know
like,
what I mean?
okay, I
Like,
get it. What,
Right.
look,
Right.
bitch, we'll just all give you 10 for each of one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you gotta be done. Like,
It,
you're good.
It all just comes down to, like, for example, like when they hit me up and I, like, let's just say, for example, I have Penthouse on Sunday and I have whatever club on Saturday and
Right.
a club on Friday. I play somewhere, I won't have an issue no matter what the fuck they look like.
Sheesh.
I mean, fuck, that sounds so bad to say.
Come on.
Respectfully, ladies, respectfully.
Yeah.
It's for you guys to have the best moment of your life.
It's also part of the shit we got to deal with. Like, people think it's just like
Easy.
like,
Yeah,
we're trying
just
to be
come in.
Nah, it's just like, fuck, man. It's so much more to the shit we do. You know what I'm saying? That, like, oof, bro, it stresses us out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we, you know, we in a way, dude. Some of those motherfuckers are actually decent people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't wanna-
Yeah, very nice.
We're all human beings.
Real nice
We're all
guys.
human
I'm
beings
gonna
at the end of the day, you know?
tell you something, that gordita. Really nice. It's very sweet, bro.
Hey,
but
but
that's
hey,
fucked up.
she
'cause
paid for your hot
as
dog at
soon
the end
as
of the
she-
club.
Yo, as soon as she went in, bro.
Nah, but well, that's one thing.
She's coming in? Yeah.
Nah,
Oh,
there's
don't
been
do
clubs
that.
too, like, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, the group isn't that popping and shit, but there's clubs that don't really give a fuck about that.
Right.
It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Just bringing the bodies.
I
Yeah,
think
that-
now more like sometimes there's some clubs that don't really.
No, actually, you know what? That it hasn't been.
That set the standard, I
It
guess.
hasn't
the
been
standard-
that high.
Yeah, standard definitely has gone down.
It
Yeah.
going down,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
for
sure.
Now
After
let's
the
just
pandemic.
Now let's just try to
Yeah.
get them in the
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
place. You know what I mean?
In a recession, yo.
Yeah, bring the gordita.
Bring the
We're
cousins.
selling food here.
Bring your aunt.
Yeah.
Right.
No
yeah.
way.
So I mean, I guess it's gotten a little easier, but I definitely try to, you know,
Like you said, set the standards.
Hey,
You
yo,
know?
a la zona, everybody's welcome. You heard?
Tomorrow. We there tomorrow.
Wait.
Tell it. Hey, Jimmy, tell it. Hey.
Wait.
No, hey, the only
No,
reason
no.
why, so that party, we definitely try to keep it quality over quantity, just because it's a small spot.
Right.
So
More selective.
we have
Yeah.
to be, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you know, obviously, in a way, I don't like to have that kind of party, you know what I'm saying? But it's just what sells, man. It just
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
That's what. Because
Like they say, sex sells.
Because I know if like a certain client, like, you know, we got all our people that be popping bottles and stuff like that, right? If they see a certain girl, it could be a stripper, it could be just a girl that, you know, that goes out a lot. Yo, boom, we put her on a flyer.
They there.
Hey, puppy, go ahead and reserve that. You know what I mean? Go ahead and lock me in for 15.
1 minute after you post it.
Yeah, go ahead and lock me in for 1.5. You know what I mean? Yeah, clase
Yeah,
azul.
I've had food
Ace
call
of
me like,
spades.
hey, homegirl's hosting? Yeah. Oh, shit, I'm going to pull through. I'm going to get a table. Like,
What's the perfect
Like, yeah.
example of a club where you know you're just like, fuck it, anybody can come to that shit?
Fuck.
La Cita?
I don't.
Is that
God damn. Yeah,
No
they
disrespect to La Cita.
Leo La Cita,
No,
but
hey,
damn,
that's
you can't be
poppin'.
walking in that
It's
bitch
a lit ass
barefoot.
party, but
You can't be walking in there barefoot.
You
You can't. I mean, you can't.
no.
They do.
That's a spot. That's a little spot. That's a little spot
In downtown.
In downtown,
Right
yeah.
there by the train that goes up, right?
Yes, yeah.
That
You know where it's
shit.
at.
That shit-
Nah, it's
you know,
not.
like,
You
you know
been
where it's
there. Hey, you been there.
They call it something else though.
Pereo Wednesdays?
On Wednesday, no.
Pereo
Yeah.
I went.
La Cita is the venue. They have a different night.
Party.
Yeah, a different
Well,
party
I got
every
there-
night.
I went
On
in
a
there
Wednesday?
because of curfew. Ronald, he booked.
Oh,
me.
Wednesday.
Yeah, so that was cool.
You were sweaty, huh? Tell me.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah.
I was fucking that bitch. For us as DJs, sometimes the parties that aren't really the most attractive are the most fun.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure, 100%.
yeah.
Like,
What would you say is your guys'
It's your ugly party.
like funnest clubs on your end to promote, or like on your end to DJ?
That's tough.
Shit, the funnest parties I ever did, I would say, shit. Supper Club has to be one for sure.
Boom.
I think Supper Club days was. You know what? I'm not like the most fun I ever had when we used to do Conga Room Saturdays. Conga
Man.
Room
I don't remember you there, so that's
Saturdays.
a minute ago.
That was like
Conga Room Saturdays.
2019, no? Because I was heavy there.
Because
in
not
2019.
only are you dancing with the Spanish songs, but then you're like meeting like older women. You see a lot of older
Yo,
women
you get
there, bro.
you want a cougar, son?
demographic
That's
is
the spot.
Bro,
Yeah.
I've picked up and these cougars are like freaky, bro.
They got
like,
money. Too. They got money too.
You got the
bro.
business.
Yo, they got
women in
money
there.
too.
Yes.
They got
That's what
money.
I'm saying. You got the
I,
businesswomen in there.
Yes.
That type you go home with her, bro. You have a nice little breakfast, cook meal in
Going
the
home
morning.
to the
son.
penthouse in downtown at
Uh,
Circle.
Bobby.
You know?
They drive. You know, they got the baby daddy, the kids at
They
the
got the
baby daddy's
chauffeur.
crib. The baby.
I have a story.
child
for
support
Conga
hidden.
Room.
Let's hear it.
You know where the bar is, and then it has like a upstairs and it has like a VIP.
The fucking
right side?
mezzanine. Yeah, no, it's talking about on the side of
Yeah.
the stage. Go ahead.
Right next to it, there's like a room, a private room, and I think it has like a window where you can't see, like they can't see you,
But you can see them.
out, right? Bro, I've had some fun in that room. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna.
I know the
fucking
one next
lie.
to the top, on top of the bar.
He said the private room.
The
So
private
check it out,
room,
Bobby.
yeah.
There's so you go upstairs.
You don't even know it's there.
No, yeah. and the shit is that shit, there, like, as soon as you walk in there, people don't really know that it's there. But I know on concerts, we sell that fucking VIP
Private room, whatever.
But it got a door and everything.
Yeah, it
You
has
feel me? So, yeah, I can only
Knock,
imagine
knock.
it there.
I had a girl pull me in there, and I was like, oh shit.
What we doing?
Okay. And it's cool
We
because
know
you
what
could
happened.
lock it and everything, so you're good. You're solid.
Jimmy
so.
in there.
You see
I
Jimmy
mean-
shirtless? Like, you know, because there's
People are like, why is it foggy in that room? What's going on there?
Yo, mind you, there's still fucking windows that you
fog
can still
machine
see
in there or
through. See, they're just pumping away. Just,
They got the speakers in that room.
He's all bumping to a fast song. It's a slow song.
yeah. It's a bachata, nigga.
DJs are like, everyone go home. Why is it still popping up there?
Yo, that was listening to something else.
He has his own DJ in there.
Hey, one of y'all motherfuckers missed the toilet, by the way.
Oh man,
One of you fools got a slinky dick.
nah, man. But I love. I think you know what, Conga Room hands down, man. I fucking love.
They just
Conga Room,
shoot,
bro.
don't aim.
Let's check the shoes.
That nigga. It's hard to control a monster if I.
Hey, no, but I gotta shout out Chris from Conga Room. He definitely is the one that
Havoc, what's good, baby?
Yeah. So I definitely want to say that Latin music has always been popping in LA, in Hollywood, or in LA, because of that venue.
Mm-hmm.
But he's definitely one of the ones that put me on when like the Latin music was like
Fucking on it's like going up.
ready to take off, you know. And
Because they've always been Latin, right?
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Just to get.
yeah, so
That's tight.
yeah, so going in there, like that's really where I just built all my knowledge on Latin music and from any temple really, because there you fucking play.
Yeah, bro. You catch me in that bitch bachata, you know what I mean?
Everything,
Salsa,
everything.
merengue, all that.
Now it's like a little like I even fucking that's the only reason why I got really knowledgeable with like Grupo Firme and all that shit, because like banda and everything, because I remember him telling me like, yo, we're gonna come back in this shit, and this is what's new,
You
because
need to
Grupo
start
Firme
paying this
got
stuff.
big, yeah, like yo, this is what we kind of need out here. I was like, oh fuck
Right.
it,
The
let me,
transition.
let me do my research and then start fucking with it.
So
a
what's
little more.
what's your favorite party? Jimmy already said his.
Fuck, dude, that's hard.
Either currently or like back then too. I won't put it on you like that. You know, we still got bookings we still got to take care of, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Honestly, yeah, that's
I would name a club that's closed. Yeah,
shit. That's hard.
Okay, one that they can't book you.
yeah, one that's
Let me make it a
done.
little easy on you. What's your favorite IE spot? What's your favorite OC spot? What's your favorite LA spot?
Fuck. Well, damn, that's still hard, dog.
You gotta name them.
Tough.
gotta throw 'em out there.
IE for sure. I mean, obviously, back in my all ages days, bro, Gotham City was
Gotham
just
City.
legendary. That takes the cake, honestly, for everything in all my life because that shit was just. That was like a.
That's where you started.
That was like not even that, but it was literally a rave performance every single week. That was the only residency that I carried. That was Gotham City Fridays, in all my career. Plus Sam's, but I mean Sam's
Came at a later time.
The new wave.
Yeah, that's something else. That's I don't really consider that a residency because it's on a Sunday for me, so that just fills in the slot kind of.
And he's still throwing ones.
Fuck.
My boy.
Damn, just
So that off the top, that's definitely one of the as a DJ, consistently the best experience that I've ever had. If we're talking about LA, fuck, that's hard. I think Avalon.
Avalon's
Okay,
pretty
okay.
big.
Avalon.
With Gasolina.
I was at Gasolina too, but I was at Avalon. I've DJed at Avalon before with Marvin. I don't even remember.
Oh,
Marvin.
yeah.
And
EDM, Marvin.
Yeah, so some of those were just always super high energy, like. Yeah, so that shit.
You're the
was
king
cool.
of sound effects, right?
Yeah, nah, we don't need this shit no more. Hey, don't even trip.
Fucking,
I got him. Dude, no, what's good, huh?
Hey.
There he is.
OC shit. I don't know. Fucking
Orange County.
OC.
Gotta be LC Day Party.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I wasn't even thinking that like recently. Yeah, OC Day Party. Is
For
is
sure,
a vibe
right?
For sure.
L.A.
LA.
No, LA we say Avalon, no?
Avalon.
Yeah.
IE.
I think La Santa. I think I always have a good time.
Ooh,
at
La
Santa
Santa's
too.
always a good time.
And then just the
Shout
fact
to
that,
Dre.
Yeah. La
Yeah,
Santa.
me and Krucial were loaded walking around La Santa this past time. Wow.
It's cool
This
because
past Saturday?
it's to me the reason why I really fuck with La Santa is because it's just our Latin community just elevated, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like damn,
Damn, we could get bougie too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's not
facts.
even that, but it's just the fact that fuck, bro. Like I never see something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Latin music in my entire career.
Well, yeah, like you said, like we never had a party where it's been to that level for
for sure.
the Latin community.
Yeah.
As
yeah,
far
so
as far
to
as that.
appreciate
you know?
that for sure. La Santa
That's dope.
is probably
Top tier for
yeah.
sure.
Do you guys think it's gonna fall down, Latin music, eventually?
Fuck the way it's
honestly,
going now.
It's definitely here to stay.
reggaeton?
It might plateau.
Because I mean, you gotta think about it. When I was young, I used to listen to like Daddy Yankee. Like I've heard of Daddy Yankee,
Wisin.
Tengo Calderón, like all those guys, and they fell off for
Yeah.
a long time.
Right.
And then Bad Bunny, I feel like Bad Bunny was the one that restarted everything.
kind of came back. Yeah,
You know what I
started the
mean?
whole engine.
Yeah, and then kind of from
everybody
there,
hopped on.
Daddy Yankee started again. He blew up again. You know, and all these people. Do you think like
Nah,
go
just
down
like-
for a while and then
There might be a plateau, like where like this shit just
Kind of like hip hop.
no one's really coming in. Yeah,
Right.
But it like as far as it fucking going away now is
You know what I think is coming in? House music. House music, like Latin house.
Latin house is fire.
Latin house is
Yeah,
definitely.
I just think
It evolves.
At times it evolves. That's really all it is. Like it just
Yeah.
like
And we've been through generations of clubs just evolving, like with music.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
We probably got
started
it.
off
We
in the
could.
EDM world.
Yo,
then it went
who
to
knows, man?
hip-hop.
Look, yo, we're all 30. Shit, we got what another 10 years?
yeah. Honestly, I think in nightlife, even nightlife, it won't. No.
Jimmy's like, I'm
What do we got? We got another 10 years. What's that, Jimmy? We got
Jimmy's all like,
another.
I'm
We got
retiring
another.
after this year.
We got another 10 years
I'm
of just
saying nightlife,
party.
You know how you were saying that you probably it's dying down and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit, bro. It's just there's gonna be new ways of
A new wave.
Yeah.
Right.
of, it
Of whatever it is.
coming.
So it's either we adapt or we don't adapt. You know what I mean?
And obviously we've gotten all of us this far by adapting.
Yeah.
You know, adapting to the scene and
Yeah,
and
for
different different trends and stuff like that.
Shit, who would have thought? Now we're doing podcasts. You know what I mean? There we are.
Let's get into some juicy questions.
Oh yeah, let's hit him. Look,
I know you sent me one earlier.
last situation, yo. Last 4 minutes, because we know my boy Krucial always stays busy. Jimmy's busy. Or where we going after
For the
this?
record,
Tell
for the
them where we
record, we're going to Holiday.
Sam.
shout out to Sammy
Sammy
Sam,
Sam was
Holiday.
good.
We're on the
We're going
way
after
after.
this.
On a Wednesday.
Don't even
Yes.
trip.
We just going to say hi, okay? That's it.
Yo, check it out. This is the second week in a row that our guest has dragged us out to the strip club. Yo,
And it might not be the last.
it's getting pricey.
Yeah.
If you see me in the corner throwing ones, mind your business.
Yeah.
See some Skratch Dat after
And
party
you see
there.
me with Anastasia, mind your business.
In the private room.
In the private room. Pause.
See,
All right, yo. I know I had a couple. What I send you,
You
man?
sent me something.
I just hope that it never gets to the point where I have to end up at a strip club in a private room.
Hello.
Facts,
All right.
bro.
My days
Don't
of
even
that are
trip, bro.
over.
Take that bottle.
No, I'm just saying.
It'll happen.
Those
I'm
days
just
are
saying,
over.
I think anytime I've ever seen somebody take a girl to the private room, it's just like,
It's up to no good.
It triggers something.
no, it's not even that. I just feel like they're just like, they're probably like.
It looks
five-
desperate.
like
It looks
five- yeah,
desperate. It
real
looks desperate.
like
Yeah, I'm
five
not like hell yeah, it
divorces
does.
It looks
To me,
thirsty.
it looks like damn, like this fool can't get girls. He has to come here and
He has
get
to
a
come in the
private lap
bag.
dance.
Yo,
You
that
know what I
was-
mean? Like fuck.
That was
like,
18 to 22
like,
year old.
yeah, that was me at 18 years
I was
old. You
banging
know,
him
like
in the
shit.
phone. You know, you should come on, shit.
Damn, but what's the question I sent you?
sent it
I
to
had,
me.
I had two juicy ones.
It was one from Sammy. One from Sammy's profile.
Yeah, Sammy be wild. Yo, shout out Sammy. Sammy be wilding out on the gram,
So again,
man.
we had the holiday after this.
Wait, what did you say?
Look, I'll tell you.
he gonna ask you right now.
All right.
Oh, he found it.
He said, okay, what's your most embarrassing sex moment?
Shit.
Shit,
One of the
Quite a
guys.
few actually.
Let's talk about them all.
I mean,
The
I've
number
had a
one, the
few
one that
too.
beats it off. Like you farted during you fuck, you know what I mean? Some shit like that. Because for some reason, bro, you ever get piped and like, yo, you just got to fart and all of a sudden that feeling just comes around you?
You just ate some fucking
Or it's
beans
just me.
before
Or it's
that.
just me.
Some chorizo.
Some fool said, yo, nutted while I was putting on the condom on.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Maybe in a few years.
Something wrong with him.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Fuck.
Damn.
Damn, my boy's quick.
I mean, I've had a girl piss while we're having sex.
Yeah, but could it be like mistakenly with like, her, having an orgasm or
Nah, because
It wasn't
you
piss. You
could
smell it?
smell that shit.
oh.
Okay, well maybe you might want to check.
There
No,
she
I
is.
hope
After that, you never.
She was drunk though. Like she was super drunk. Like you know what I
Off the
mean. Like I was
Casamigos?
drunk too. Like fucking.
Fuck it, I pissed on her
You
back.
know what I mean? Like no, and the crazy
having a piss war.
No,
Fuck it, I pissed on her.
the crazy part is that the only reason why and these girls still come to the clubs. You guys know these two girls actually.
Anastasia.
Anastasia, don't you fucking there.
They're really
Daphne.
they're really known, but her friend was actually there in the same room and she witnessed.
Oh, so you had a
she
threesome.
witnessed. She
Fucking
witnessed it.
Rogelia.
She witnessed it. Yeah. She was nice. She helped me pick up the sheets and all that bullshit.
No.
But
Wash it on the spot.
yeah, man. She straight out knocked out right after. And that was
I
it,
bet. She
bro.
Damn, that bitch was.
She emptied out the
man.
tank.
There she is. Hey, Jimmy.
All right.
You
Go
said you
ahead,
had a
Krucial.
couple. You said you had a few.
Krucial, go ahead. Your
I
top,
better
your
hear
top.
more than one. I better hear more than one.
One off the top.
What's one that stood out?
So, damn, this one. Right, hopefully.
Shout out to
Hopefully
you.
this person don't see it, but fuck. So we're in the bed and shit, and we fell off the bed. Like we fell off the bed, and I landed on her foot, and I broke it.
No.
That was tough, bro.
So what'd you?
Shit, I have one from Krucial, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yo, let's. Hey, can I finish? Is it cool? Like, imagine nigga, she said that. Yo,
Nah,
can-
what is
hey, she literally was. She had a cast for like almost a month and a half.
Did you
bro.
take her to
did
the
you
hospital right
wait?
after?
Hold on. Did
I didn't. I don't think
Or she thugged it out.
No, she.
so? You still finished? You still finished with your shoes, bro?
Nah, she.
You finished on the floor?
She.
Rug burn.
You still you.
It was a hard floor, bro. It was no. It was a hard floor. It was no carpet. I wish it was carpet with my.
That shit might have saved a life.
Yeah.
You got bruised
Or
up.
saved the ankle.
Nah, man. Yeah, no, but, dude, I felt so bad, dog. I was like, fuck. And she just said it hurt throughout the night. But so and then the next day I had to leave for work.
She wanted that dick.
I had to leave for work. And then
Let me call you an
She's
ambulance.
like, I can't walk.
when I got to work, she's like, yo, I can't walk. I can't get up.
Ah.
And I where I was staying at the time, it's a 3-story place. So
Holy shit.
and the fucking elevator wasn't working.
Oh, man.
So she had to get a homegirl to come pick her up.
She's all holding on to the
And
railing.
carry her off.
Yo,
fool. It was
Crucial
tough,
and
dog.
piped the shit out of me. He broke my leg. Yo, yeah.
She got a story to tell for the rest of her
Man.
life.
Yeah, I still feel guilty for that for this day, bro. Because
No, you don't.
Well, don't fuck with the DJs. Yeah.
Hey, she's all like, she
Can't
was
wear
all,
heels
hey,
for
she
more
was
than
all
2
like, once
hours.
you fuck,
Yeah.
she was all like, once you fuck with a DJ, you end up in a
Yeah, no,
wheelchair.
you end up in the ER.
What's another one?
Hold
Or what's the one that you talking about, Jimmy? Come on.
You talking about COVID time?
No, I'm talking about Instagram story.
Oh, that's.
Close friends?
Oh yeah.
Close.
I think
Oh, yeah, triggered.
I got lit one day, bro. I got so fucking lit that I recorded us on Instagram.
No.
I recorded us on Instagram and I posted it.
Oh, shit.
Right? Did you see it? It was up for like.
It was
maybe-
like quick,
it was
bro.
up for,
And
like,
it was just
30
so happens that I
seconds.
You
was
had
on
the
Instagram.
you had the notifications on.
No,
huh?
bro. It was just so happens that I was on Instagram. I was at a club. And I was on Instagram, and then you click his story, and then all you see is a girl. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Fuck, yeah.
Like, yo,
Crucial. Hey, was it during COVID?
This is a Crucial and
wanna
friends.
say-
For the record,
Probably.
this was single crucial.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
This was.
No, this was back.
This is
Yeah, that
singular
was back.
Crucial.
No, I'm telling you, bro. I went through shit, dog. I did my shit. Like I went through all that shit. So that's why I'm just like, but yeah, it was up probably for like 30 seconds, and the way that like my followers were at that time, it probably got up to like maybe like I don't know, maybe like 80 views. within
God.
Those
So
are
80
good,
people out there
solid
know.
80
The
views,
truth.
80 screenshots.
the- right. But I saw it before I deleted it. I saw what actually was showing. I mean,
Did you save it?
Fuck, I should have. I should have. Nah, but I mean, I had other videos.
He put it in the
right?
hidden
Hey,
section.
Nah, but yeah, nah, man, fuck. That was. If I was lit and she was lit. So if I don't know what made me.
Go back on your Instagram.
You were probably trying to hit the camera joint.
Yeah, I don't know what it was that made.
You thought
me
it was the
like-
recording of the
Yeah,
camera,
so he
you know?
hit the fucking
It's so happy
Instagram
with
story.
Instagram.
I don't know.
Because
what-
sometimes you get well, shit. Depending on how drunk you
How-
are,
how
but
big
yeah,
you are.
you know what I mean. Because it's so like accustomed to like, yo, you know where your Instagram is, and bam, boom, bam.
Bada bing.
Nah,
yeah.
I thought he was talking about because in COVID time,
Oh, so it's different.
somebody walked in on. We were at the homie's house, and somebody walked in on us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cheeks out. This was just,
Bro,
this was just doing some acrobatic shit.
Man,
you know what I mean? Walking in.
COVID. To be honest with you, I had so much fun in COVID time. Fuck, man.
COVID was
What was
lit.
the?
Yeah, we used to throw parties at the house, like
know-
fucking.
you know the homie, the
you know,
homie
you know
Bago?
Bago, right? DJ Bago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
his
So
house.
yeah. So we used to.
DJ
Ooh, the
fucking-
putero.
Yeah,
AIO?
man. Yeah, AIO. Yeah.
All one. Yeah.
Bro, it was nuts, dog. Like fun times, man. Fun times.
What was your guys' best pandemic moment? Because pandemic was definitely like.
Yeah,
I
we
mean-
threw a sick ass Halloween party at his house.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
shit was.
we actually I had some fucking dope ass parties during COVID. I had a Halloween party in the IE that I had. That was dope.
I remember seeing that one.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that shit look crazy.
And I actually had
Crazy
one.
baddies.
I feel like the whole IE was in that motherfucker. I was looking there
I was
like,
in a relationship at that time. I'm just looking. I'm like, God damn it.
yeah,
I was looking at it, bro.
I'm
I'm
doing
like-
at home.
Nah,
On Netflix and
What's
shit.
crazy is that you won't see it until you get back home. You know what I'm saying? So like we already finished probably DJing somewhere and shit like that. I get back
You
home.
weren't there.
Nah, cause I was probably DJing with like Beso or something.
Pero Thursdays.
The Berreo
No,
joint.
no, but yeah.
So I would pull up. I'm like, man, this
Yeah, no, that was
fucking Crucial and friends, dude.
no, that was. We had some pretty cool shit during COVID house parties, but those shit were probably.
Yo, how have you been? How have you been able to handle like being in a relationship and still doing what you do, Crucial and friends and all that? I'm pretty sure it's tough, bro.
Oh, it's
Shit.
hard, dog. It's
Me, you know, me as
Like,
a man.
do you have to, like, you for to have like a shorty?
Everything on my
Do you have to introduce all these girls to your girl?
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes it easier. She definitely
Right.
like, you know.
Yo, this.
And they obviously know.
this.
Because you,
Oh yeah,
you
Like,
project your girl
It
on
got to the
Instagram.
time where I was like, you know what, fuck, should I even like expose that I have somebody? Just do that. I don't know if it make it easier or harder.
Right.
And how does she feel about that at first? Or I mean, obviously she knew what she was getting herself into,
Right.
you know. But like,
She's just dope, bro. Honestly, she's just dope. Like,
it seems like it because
It's
like
just
when you
like
post
she-
your stories, like she's just vibing out with the girls that you bring.
yeah,
And
yeah.
just,
She
like,
just matches the energy, bro, and she just like honestly like she makes my job easier too. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm like trying to, because sometimes too, man, like when there's some spots that aren't really that cracking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to just like if I'm DJing, I want to have the girls like, yo, take a shot, have a
Lit.
good time.
Yeah,
Right.
She does that for me.
she's already
Yeah.
she's already
She's your
getting-
hype man.
You know what I'm
She's
saying?
already knowing.
She got your back.
She's doing the crucial job. You know what I mean? Like whoop, 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 whoop.
So that's one of the biggest things is the fact that she understands what I do and shit. You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and she just fucking
Goes-
it's been
goes.
tough though. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always
A
there's
situation.
certain girls that come around that just don't respect. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't respect and that they
Oh
don't
my God,
fuck.
crucial.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, and obviously I have to explain myself for all that shit too, but
You go home, you're sleeping outside on the couch.
It's
I'm
cold
out.
out here. Like, Jimmy, how do you deal with the situations?
What's lucky for me, my girl doesn't like going to clubs. She doesn't like
You got
doing
the
that.
lucky
that's
one.
harder.
Hey, fool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
harder.
Say
You think so?
nothing else.
Hell yeah, that's harder.
What?
Because she just stays home and just.
No, oh, you know what? Because
Yeah.
she doesn't understand.
No, it's cause her.
Or has she been in the nightlife scene before? or-
No, never. It's because the thing is that she does stuff. Like for example, like you know how I do clubs. She what she does is she runs poker games. She runs underground poker games. So she deals with like a lot of like a lot of guys, bro. Like a lot of guys that try to holler at her. You know what I mean? Like she you know what I mean. So she gets she gets a lot of guys that try to holler at her all the time. She's a very cute girl. You know
So
what I
kind of
mean?
go hand in hand because you got girls trying to holler at
Yeah,
you. You got
so
guys trying to holler at
I
your girl.
see it, bro. I see it all the time. Like
Right.
I've gone to her business, and you know what I mean. Like I see it, bro. Like they have no shame, dog.
With
Like
Jimmy
you know,
walking around,
They'll try to, you know, like, oh,
And those
you-
parties be going to like 7,
Yeah.
8 a.m., right?
No, they're like
Nocturnal
Yeah.
shit.
during COVID, I you know what I'm saying, there was some shit we just didn't we didn't have nothing to do, so we take whatever the fuck we can get.
Right.
I did one, bro. It was like shifts, like you need to do 12 to 7 in the morning and come back from 2 to 12.
God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Excuse me?
24 hours in that
Yeah,
bitch.
dog.
God damn.
Yeah, I charge around $5K for service like that. You know what I mean?
That's some big baller shit.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah, well, when you go to Vegas, bro, if you ever notice, there's no fucking windows in Vegas.
Yeah, it's
yeah, it's a whole different world, bro. So I think it's like we have that understanding as you do your world, I do my world, and that's it. At the
As
end
long
of the
as
day,
you guys respect
at
each other
the-
at the
yeah,
end of
at the end of the day, as long as we respect each other, we come home. It's all good. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Back to business.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the ladies holding down our guys right here,
That's
man.
right.
Round of
Come
applause for you ladies,
Give a round
man.
of applause.
You're the
Take
real
a shot for
MVP,
that. Take a
man.
shot for
God
that.
damn.
Yo, Jimmy.
Ah, Jimmy got yeah.
Yeah, bro. All right, you know, I'm gonna take one just for you.
We might still need to explain
Thank
some
you,
shit,
dog.
though.
I got you, bro.
There's some conversations we had. I might to explain and shit. But
Run a couple of shots, Major. You know what I'm saying?
whose leg did you break?
Damn! That was before you heard?
Yeah,
See,
that
now I
was-
have to go home and be like, nah, I don't do that at the club no more, man.
Damn.
That's not me. That's number club.
That's
That's Supper Club Jimmy. That was Jim, not
Like,
Jimmy.
What about you guys? What was the most craziest sex story you guys have?
Man, I probably had that
I thought we
shit.
were asking that. I don't know why, but it just whatever.
I probably had where like, she peed on the shit, and I had the what is it called, the crouton, the fucking the couch that pulls out. So that shit has a fucking what do you call that bullshit? It has like the colchon. You know what I'm saying? So she pissed all over that shit. It's not like you could flip the fucker over. Guys, you know what I mean? And that's all I had. So check it out. Here's where I got even more pissed because I was
cheers,
like,
cheers, cheers, cheers,
Oh, cheers. Shot for that.
Cheers.
Yo, son, so I'm right there. I'm like, fuck this. This has got to go. This ain't staying here. So I threw the colchon away. Plus, she pissed on the pillow. Bro, it was a whole fucking mess, son. Like, she was drunk as shit. Just like, I'm like, yo, you
I wonder if it was the same girl.
it might be the pisser. You know what I mean? So, yo, then I gather all this shit up. I fucking throw everything away. When I kick her out, everything got dealt with. I was like, fuck. Finally, like, I'm done. I lay back. I'm looking for my phone, fool. I threw my whole phone with the whole shit, yo. Oh, shit. So now I'm over there like in boxers at fucking 6 a.m. looking for my phone. Don't have a homie to call me because I don't know who's calling me until someone just called me and it was my mom.
Wow.
Out of all people.
Boom.
She's like, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know. You're alive? You know what I mean? I get those every once in a while.
She's like, I heard it.
I heard it. Don't worry, mom. I pissed back. You know what I mean?
We shot back.
What's up, Major?
Shit, I think it's probably just a girl just squirting or peeing, whatever, all over the sheets. That might be the biggest thing.
What the fuck?
Bro, let me find out we mess with the exact same girl, bro.
Anastasia, you whore.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, a lot of
Shout out to the
Anastasias.
squirters,
Anastasias.
the squirtles. But
Man.
that probably might be the most, because at the end of the night, like, yo, if she in your bed at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., girl, you ain't trying to fucking wash the sheets at that time.
Bro, I threw everything away. I'm not dealing with all that. At that
Shit,
time.
I got lucky. The girl was there to help. Her homegirl was there to help me. I think I would have not.
Hold on, what was her homegirl?
Yeah, what was she
hold on,
doing?
What the fuck? She was in the same room?
She was in the same room.
Hey, you ready? You ready?
She was recording.
Yeah. That's when I was.
You must have had a condo then, huh?
No, that's when I was.
Not a condo, a studio. I'm sorry, a studio.
No, that's when I was living.
Go
me,
upstairs.
me and Bago were living together in Hacienda Heights. So you know what I mean. Like I brought them to the room. I didn't want to make no noise and bring them downstairs, so they came to the room. They wanted to sleep together in the room, and sure enough, it happened. I mean, that's not I've done that like multiple times before. So
Hello. Yo.
Said not once, but twice.
Don't get mad at her. You heard this was all before you.
Yo, I'm already getting song requests. I'm not even at the club yet. Dog.
Yo, what's up, yo?
she's all like, hey, Crucial, can you play that song you played it earlier?
Let me find out Electa's over there, fool.
Who's DJ right now?
I'm sick. No, for real. Like, she was like, can you play these 2 songs? I'm like,
Who's on right now? Who's on over there?
Who's DJ right
I
now?
don't fucking know who's DJ.
Homie
The
Leg.
homie Crucial.
The homie-
Hey,
The other Crucial.
Shout out,
Crucial.
shout out to
She's
Pandora.
asking for the Fanatics.
Dun-dun-dun?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
No!
The pisser's there. The pisser's there. Man, but yo, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. Yo, shout out to our brother Crucial, man. Jimmy, we appreciate you guys for having and
Appreciate
joining
y'all
us,
for
spend a
real.
little time,
You guys.
man.
Thank you,
out of
thank
your
you.
Out
day.
for night.
We
Yo,
almost didn't have Jimmy today, but you kinda
No,
forced it on
we got him though. Yeah, we had
gotta make my
help.
way
It's
down
only
here.
right, yo. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all for real.
Thank you,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Thank you,
Scratch
guys.
that episode 5. Make sure
Yeah,
y'all
we're
like,
fire,
comment,
yo.
and subscribe. We're gonna throw all the socials down below, and y'all keep fucking with us. We appreciate
You know the
y'all for real.
vibe, man. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. We're going to the holiday, baby.